Hello. My head's cut off again. One day, guys, one day I will have an amazing setup. But for now, you guys know me as being consistent with always having something a little to adjust at the beginning of my live. Happy Sunday. Happy holiday weekend for those of you who celebrate holidays. I'm sitting in my room. Had my toes done today. Welcome to Frankie's Tarot. Come on in, say hi. I'm giving it a minute. Seems like it's lagging. I see a bunch of people here, but I don't see you coming in yet. Come in and say hi. Brown eyes. Scorpio in the house. We got Cancer in the house right out the gate. Cachet and Amy. We have Archer Astrology here. Yay. Melinda. How are you? An Aqua Girl. What's up? I love it. Happy Sunday. I got my Keep It Mellow shirt on today for Sunday. Chilling. Just chilling. Mountain Girl's hair. Official Queen Goddess and Angelia. Hello. I love it. Thank you for spending Sunday with me. Good morning, Carlos. All right, we got a Leo in the house. Do we get all the signs in the house yet? I know we got my water signs here. I don't see a Pisces yet. I see Aqua and Leo. All right, we're starting Aries at 2:22 like always. This is for the next 7 days. Leanne, what up? We got an Aries here. Yes, and we got a Taurus here. All right. Yes, I love it. I love to have all my signs. Thank you, Aqua Girl. We got a Libra here too. Yes. Nice. And we got Rosie here. A whole lot of Rosie. I'm feeling good. I've been working out a lot to get over the final stages. It's helping. And I got another Taurus in the house. I got up at 5 o'clock this morning, went to the gym. 222, Aries. We are looking at this week's general and love. I'm going to do the general portion first, then love. The energy for the week, challenges you might be facing, what you're focusing on, what spirit wants you to focus on, the people around you, and money and career. Okay, and then we'll do love coming in, or love around you, or what you're connected to, or who you're connected to. We have a full moon in Pisces on the 10th, and I think Mercury's going RX or stationing that day as well too. So let's just see how this is going to affect you. I see house 8, right? So facing fears this week, karma, and some transformation. So some changes. House 8, Scorpio energy. Could be some intense energy around you this week. Challenges this week. We got a Virgo energy, taking inspired action, thinking something through. We have 2 Mercury energies here. We have Virgo and we have Gemini and we have Libra. All right. So Libra is an air energy. So we've got a lot of thinking energy and communication energy for you. Okay. So this week you might find yourself facing a lot of fears regarding situations in your life, intense emotions. Okay, you're being asked to take inspired action this week. You know, if something comes up in all areas of your life, whatever that means. Okay, if you feel called to do something this week, trust your intuition and do it. But also think things through and make sure you're coming from a place of inspired action and not fear. Okay, fear-based, it's premeditated. It's, I'm going to do something because if I don't, something's going to happen. If I don't, like with a relationship, if I don't, or you get this sense of, it's your ego talking that's telling you to take inspired action. Inspired action is when it just goes, it comes up and you just know you've got to jump on this train and go. Okay. Spirit does want you to know you're loved this week. If you are feeling like you're dealing with some endings of some sort or letting go of things this week, we do have the transformation, the death house, the house of Scorpio. So, just know that if you're having a tough time this week, that you really are being supported. And this doesn't feel like an energy that's going to last very long for you. Okay. It's just, we're around that full moon energy. And of course, the full moon is going to, do some things to our emotions, okay? And also know, though, that in my monthly, I did intend for this full moon to be a lot more gentle on us than other full moons. So that's why I'm feeling like whatever energies coming through, if you feel like, anxiety or any kind of fear, thinking, negative thoughts, let this kind of smooth out and pass by, and know that it's not going to last. Okay. So let's see what's coming towards you. Let's see what you're focused on, the people around you, money and career, and then we'll look at your love. Okay, so let's see you and what you're focused on, Aries. All right, we've got the Seven of Swords. Look at you sneaking around. What you up to? What are you up to? It's like you don't trust something or someone. And this is where I'm feeling like, some of you, I'm getting, you might be facing fears that you've already known. All right, you might be catching something, somebody in an act, doing something. You might just know gut wise that something's off, and this doesn't have to be, I'm in the general portion. It doesn't have to be, we don't have to go jumping for the worst. You're catching your spouse or your person, in bed with somebody. It doesn't have to be that, but it does feel like you're being very suspicious and really sneaking around and trying to figure things out and overthinking things. Okay, so I am getting think it through before you decide to take any kind of action this week based off of lack of trust, because something might be going on this week, Aries, that is not exactly quite what it seems. And it might need your attention, but it may not be as bad as you think it is, and it could turn out to be something or worse, or jeopardize you in some way, or jeopardize a relationship in some way if you jump to conclusions. All right. So Spirit wants you to focus on yourself this week, the Aries Emperor. Okay. And this is also inspired action too. And it's also planning, strategic. Okay. This is taking action in your power. This is taking action, thinking things through and making the right move. Maybe there is something going on and you need to, figure it out. But the best way to do this is to be in your Aries confident power. Okay, not be impulsive though, and just kind of plan your next move out. Because something tells me you do know something, but you want to be able to bring peace to whatever situation this is. The Emperor card is also the peacemaker. Okay, not trying to create a war here. Trying to get through situations the best way possible for everybody involved. And we don't want to burn any bridges when we're the Emperor. Not unless we're trying to take over. Okay? So let's see what else. The people that you might be dealing with generally. Let's see the people you might be dealing with generally. Let's see the people Aries might be dealing with generally. Spirit, let's be clear for my Aries. Let's be clear. All right. So I'm seeing maybe co-workers this week for those of you that resonates with working. Okay. If it's not Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, earthy energy, you could be dealing with people who come to you for money or finances, people with health issues around you that are stressing you out, maybe draining you. We don't always want to tell the people we love that their situations might be stressing us out a little too much, something like that coming up. But we do see the people around you with the Knight of Pentacles. To me, it feels like coworkers for those of you that you are in a job. And we see the Emperor being the boss. So maybe a boss is affecting you this week. Maybe a boss is being sneaky, or maybe you want to tell the boss that somebody's being sneaky, or maybe people are putting all these responsibilities on you this week. Maybe the boss is putting all these responsibilities on you this week. This could be, if we're not talking about work, this could be your father, your family, a masculine in your life who's stressing you out, who's putting a lot of responsibilities on you. It could be somebody in your life that just moves like a friggin' turtle and they seem to procrastinate and not want to get shit done. And you always feel like you have to keep an eye on this person or keep tabs on this person. Are they telling you the truth? Are they doing what they say? Do you have to kind of babysit somebody? All right. So we've got the 9 of Swords. I see you dealing with a little bit of stress. And this could be regarding work again. In general, could be regarding your health or money. I'm being pulled to some anxiety while trying to sleep, maybe having some restless nights, sleepless nights around that full moon energy, not being able to get a good night's rest. And maybe this is why you're feeling this intense anxiety or energy this week, and you might, feel like, flipping out on somebody. So it's just, or you might feel like attacking somebody. It's, and it could be vice versa too. You may be feeling under attack by other people in your life this week, and it's just, it might be because you're not getting enough sleep, Aries. All right, let's see your money and career in general. I've got the 6 of Swords for you, money and career. So we are seeing here by the end of the week, you pulling through whatever it is that you're going on, even with your health, your money, your pentacles, finances. So even if you are dealing with health issues, okay, I feel like saying to some of you that it's your sleep that might be making things irritated this week. So maybe trying to be proactive and find ways to really get sleep. Put down the phone an hour before you go to bed. I mean, I'm not trying to be a doctor here. I'm just telling you what works for me. And I'm just seeing that you will start to see things ease up in general by the end of the week, okay? Or just the 3 days after that full moon too, if we want to look at that. The energy is really starting to calm down for you. So let's take a look at your love, Aries, your love. Let's get an energy around your love. We're looking at the person on your mind and possibly, if anybody, new people coming into your life. So let's look at the energy around love for Aries. Remember the signs, too many cards. The signs I'm getting here are Scorpio, Virgo, Gemini, and Libra energy, okay? For most prominent so far. They could have, check your person's rising if you can, if you know. All right, so energy around love, we have respect, handshake here. Okay, we have not the one you think for some of you. And we have influence. Okay, so somebody's talking to somebody that's talking to somebody about you. Okay, that could be influencing a situation. What I'm feeling for some of you that don't know, it's not the one you think. For some of you, okay, this is somebody who respects you, who's talking positive about you to somebody. Okay, somebody who's interested in you. Okay, do you know also that what you say this week and your love connections, and it's talking about influencing and respect. So it's talking about your communication again, going back to communication and going back to your impulsiveness, or if you have any kind of intense anxiety, how are you communicating with your person this week? That is going to make or break a situation for the current energy. It could cause more chaos or it could ease things out. So your words really have powerful impact this week. The way you show up for your person, the way you text your person, the way you respond to your person, and the way you show respect, and also most importantly, the way you demand respect. The way you demand respect is very, very important and is very influential this week. So stand in your power if you're being called to do so, to draw a line with somebody. All right, so we see some healing coming in this week for some of you with the person on your mind. So let me pull in the person on your mind. And again, if some of you have several people on your mind, it might not be the one that you think, but I feel like I'm being pulled towards that too. Some of you, there's another person coming towards you, and it's it clearly is not the one that you think. So let's look at the person on your mind. Let's look at the person on your mind, the current person on your mind. All right. The current person on Aries' mind. All right. So we see somebody maybe letting down their guards a little bit, but you've had setbacks with this person. You've gone through a lot. Overall energy, 9 of Wands. A lot of trials and tribulations with this person, but it shows the 9 of Wands to me is always somebody who's just, I don't care what they say. There might be some time apart. You know, you might even be a couple of years. It does not matter. Somewhere or another, you guys gravitate back to each other and you will give it one more shot. You're not willing to give up. And as I said that, somebody letting down their guards, the 7 of Wands. Also, it could be an Aries, Leo, Sag too as well. This could also be telling you to let down your guard a little bit too towards somebody coming in around you and not be so intense. All right, we have a 6 of Cups coming in for you, and we have a Queen of Swords. So we're getting a lot of air energy. So this is somebody who's been thinking about you for a while. This is somebody who you haven't left their mind, okay? You may have shared a lot of memories together. This person, something from their past may have come up for them and got in the way of this connection, and it interfered with your connection. It looks as though this person's thinking about bringing some sort of balance. This respect card I'm getting, bringing some sort of justice and reconciling a situation with you this week regarding something that happened in the past. Okay, there's still love for you, and this person still has fond memories of you. It hasn't been out of sight, out of mind. Now, the 7 of Wands is saying 2 things again, because I've already brought this up. Either you need to put your foot down and make sure, because your influences will earn you respect, earn the respect that you wish from this person. All right, declare your respect. But also, for some of you who it resonates with, it might be saying let your guard down a little bit. Be a little bit vulnerable with this person and see what they have to say, because they're coming in with good energy. They're coming in with energy of, I have love still, I have love for you, and I've been thinking about you, and I'm just wanting to reconcile, whatever that means. It could be just an apology, settling things, making peace with one another. Okay, so let's see, for those of you possibly with new love coming in. I'm picking up a lot of air, and I'm picking up Virgo too. So let's see, Aries. We have a possibility of somebody coming towards you, the 10 of Cups this week, who is looking for a long-term relationship. Okay, could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person is in their emotions. This person is ready to be available. I mean, they are available emotionally. And this card here is somebody that you'll be very satisfied with. And it's funny, as I said that, I got the Libra card, Justice card. We're looking at somebody, a potential long-term commitment. And also, for some of you, it's that justice coming in. It's that peace. It's that respect. It's a relationship coming in. So this is a month that, for some of you who this resonates with, there's a possibility here of coming together and romantic energy around you guys. More so about just coming to terms and weighing things out. I see weighing things out and making peace, maybe with the past. And for some of you, a new person, it's not who you think. All right. So that is Aries. That is my Aries. I want to do one more thing. Let's see. We have house 1 here. House 1 is all about the way your approach to life. It's your identity, your personal identity, your soul's identity, and it's about, like I said, your approach to life. So this is really about you standing in your power, the Emperor power, and being very strategic, knowing your worth, earn it, getting the respect that you deserve, and also maybe looking at life a little bit different this week and approaching things a little bit differently. All right, Aries, I love you. We are moving on to Taurus. Taurus. Thank you, Archa, for being here and filling up the chat room with the signs. Yes, I'm mellow yellow. All right, so we're moving on to my Tauruses. My Tauruses. Did I tell you I got my toes done today? Happy day for me. I needed to. I love getting my toes done. All right, 20. 20 for Taurus. 20 for Taurus. No problem, Rosie. Love your energy here. Do your thing. All right, Taurus. We're looking at this week's next 7 days energy. We're looking at the general portion first, then the love portion. I'll look at the person on your mind and potential new person for some of you who don't have anybody on your mind. All right, so let's start off. We do have the Pisces full moon on the 10th, so 3 days before, 3 days after, looking at the energy and the challenges maybe this week, money, career, people around you. All right, we've got earth energy, patience, practicality, and persistence. So this week seems good for you. I like this. This is your energy, Taurus. This is you feeling pretty calm, cool, and collected. And, just keep doing what you're doing, your daily life, your daily routine. For some of you, this earthy energy always reminds me to get outside and smell the roses. I'm sure, Tauruses, you love being outside. Maybe this is a week to spend a little extra time outside in the garden, go hiking, go do whatever. All right. And it's also, it can say for some of you, it might be time to revisit grounding yourself again if you feel like life's been a little bit up in the upheavals a little bit. This is talking about your persistence is paying off, your patience is paying off. So this week, give yourself a little bit of a break. All right, be practical with yourself and the demands that you're placing on yourself. Maybe this week, it is Labor Day weekend. Hell no, even if you have no place to go, how about just do nothing? All right, so let's see what the possible challenges. Let's see what the possible challenges for, let me see, for you this week. Possible challenges for Taurus this week around the full moon. Happy Sunday, guys. All right. All right. Let your fears dissolve here. Cancerian energy. Some of you could have Cancer in your chart. Some of you could be, worried about a Cancer. Some of you could be worried about your family, could be worried about your home, things like that. Things that come with the Cancerian energy. Maybe your mother, things like that. But let your fears dissolve. All right. This is going to be a challenge for you this week. This could be what's weighing on for some of you. All right, just worried about home life, worried about your family, your parents maybe, and it's just, it's coming up for you. It might be a little bit more intense. Something might be going on around the full moon that concerns you. And it's like, I'm hearing your loved ones are safe. You and your loved ones are safe, okay? So something's coming up maybe, or something's been going on, and it's going to work itself out. All right, patience here, and we're seeing the earth energy, which means, kind of get out there and ground yourself and try to find ways to lessen your stress. All right, and now look at that, relax, more Cancerian energy. So you have a lot of watery energy coming through for you. So you may find yourself a little emotional this week, and it could be the mother of your child too, or somebody who resonates with the mother role. And we're seeing, even a grandmother, and it's saying it's just to kind of relax a little bit, Taurus. So let's see what else is coming in for you. What do you focus? What's your focus? People you're dealing with, what spirit wants you to focus on, money and career. Then we'll do love. My Taurus, the bulls. Where's Redbeard? He's like, I'm sleeping, Frankie. I'm sleeping. It's Sunday. He was out all night. All right, look at this 8 of Wands. All right, communication coming in for you this week. It's very, very big. We do have that Mercury going in retrograde as well, or going stationary on the 10th. So just know that we see the Eight of Wands here. We see, communication coming through for you. So try not to read through communication. This is a time when all of us, not just you, the receiver, the speaker, the receiver, everybody, it's a time when our communication might not be 100% on point. All right, it just seems like I always end up stuttering, or can't I see my Boston accent comes back and I can't enunciate words when we go retrograde. Okay, and it's like I forget the English language. Right, so it's like we see travel this week. Travel might be on your mind, and we see communication, a lot of communication happening. We see things moving fast for you, which is why it might be take a little bit of a break, find some ground in this week, and know that it's back and forth energy, so it's going to be reciprocated. But know when this energy is going this fast, that there's room for reading things wrong, hearing things wrong, spelling things wrong, not reading between the lines, signing documents that you are gonna don't. They always say never sign a document during Mercury retrograde. Okay, unless you studied it before it happened. Okay, but it's things like that. So things are going to start moving. We do see the Eight of Wands, which is my Cupid's arrows. So this is also representing communication throughout the week too. Maybe with some of you, this is my online dating too. This is a lot of texting with people that you're interested in, or you have a lot of options maybe to set up dates. People flirting with you. If you find that a lot of people are communicating with you this week, Taurus, they may be interested in you. So kind of lift your head up a little bit and listen, for the cues. You may have been not paying attention to that, or don't have other things on your mind, but it does look like there's some arrows coming in towards you, and you may find yourself flirty a little bit this week too as well. Just pay attention. Don't react to text. Don't react to people. Always listen, repeat what they're saying if you need to repeat what they said, or have them repeat what they said before you respond. Okay. We see Ace of Cups. Your focus too is on love. It's also filling your cup, and it could be business too as well. That's a business. It's something you love. It's something you're starting, a new creation, a new adventure. Some of you, you really are thinking about somebody, and you may find yourself, in general, it's showing up, communicating with a lot of people that you love. Okay. And like I said, there's an energy here around family. All right. So we do see a new beginning. We see something, coming in for you, possibility of early stages of a relationship with that Eight of Wands. And it may surprise you, may come out unexpectedly, especially with the Eight of Wands. And we're in the general portion, and love's already showing up for you. So what Spirit wants you to focus on here, and we have the Four of Cups. This energy, what I was just talking about, you ignoring the cup of love around you. You ignoring the Four of Cups in the original Rider-Waite has the cup behind the person, and here she doesn't see it. You've had so many unfulfilled relationships that you've just about given up, or you've been ignored from people that you've been interested in. You've just about given up. This is an energy of, I'm not happy where things are, where I'm at. I'm not happy with the way things have showed up for me. And Spirit wants you to focus on getting out of that energy, being, raising your vibe a little bit, being a little bit more receptive to what's coming in for you. Okay, because we do see possibility. And for those of you who are like, I ain't talking to anybody, I don't have anybody, what can I say? What can I say? Go online. There's tons of apps, and I guarantee if you start talking to people, you're probably going to see a lot of communication going back and forth. You're going to have to filter through people. All right. I'm not good with the apps, but you have to filter through some people, but you have opportunities. So what Universal Spirit's saying is, where there's a will, there's a way. If you really are open to receiving love this week, there's a strong opportunity for you to be communicating and, being a little bit more excited than usual about the attention you're getting. All right, so let's see your career and money, and then we'll go into love. That's exactly right, Archer. That's exactly right. All right, so we've got the Seven of Swords. And all right, so in working career, the Seven of Swords says, are you putting out more than you're getting back? Okay. I also got your money is looking good though. All right. And I got the Star card at the bottom of the deck. So we see something you're wishing manifesting in for you. We see things coming into alignment for you. I do feel like, are you putting out more than you're getting back? This week could be a week where you may have to pay some extra debt or bills regarding, or you might have to pay employees if you're an independent owner. You may find that you're having to dig into some savings, to pay some things, AC, things like that with the heat so high, right? But we do see also, this stress here. And I also feel like maybe in your career or work environment, there might be somebody that you can't trust 100%. And maybe this. I feel like what's coming through is that somebody might be getting paid more than their work and they're giving back, okay? Or somebody might be taking small things or taking something for you or has taken something from you. Something like that, okay? So just be aware of this kind of deceptive behavior. It doesn't feel like, because it says let your fears dissolve, it doesn't feel like it's something tremendous, but if your gut is telling you something, then pay attention. But also this to me is saying that I just feel like this week you may find yourself giving a little bit more than you're getting back when it comes to your career. All right, but things will come into alignment. Let's look at love for you now. Like love already pretty much came up for you, but I'll dive a little bit deeper into love for you. Hi everybody, thanks for being here. Come in, say hi, hit that subscribe button, that like button, say hi to everybody. If you're new here, welcome. All right, Taurus, your love energy for the week. It could be not the one you think too. For some of you, somebody's interested in you, Taurus, and you might not be lifting your head up and seeing exactly who that is. We've got differences, we've got balance, and we've got not the one you think again. Okay, so you may be reconciling something. You may have had many differences with somebody in the past. You may have had an argument recently with somebody. You guys will find a balance this week. You guys will come to terms. You guys will figure things out. I do feel like influence too is showing up for you, showed up for Aries. Focus on your communication this week, especially with the Mercury retrograde coming in towards us. At the end here, we're in the shadow part of it, I guess, the pre-shadow. So know that your words influence, what you say influences your situations this week. So, think before you communicate, in case, it's just retrogrades always seem to bring people back from the past, but also can confuse our communication, can cause stuff. Well, I've already said this at the beginning, but for some of you, there's somebody around you and it's not the person you think coming towards you. So for those of you that are arguing with somebody, I got the Lovers card, and could be somebody at work that is in love with you, somebody who finds you very attractive, could be a Gemini energy. So I do see a Lover's energy. I see coming together, reconciling this week with somebody, maybe even physical touch this week. In regards, it could be a hug, handshake. It could be, getting back together. But it's going to manifest in your physical this week, okay? In your physical form. All right, so we have 4 swords here. So somebody's coming, it was in reverse, somebody coming out of no contact, maybe somebody you've been arguing with, somebody you may have had some space with here. The 2 of Pentacles, the 2 of you have had a lot going on. There was some back and forth. Somebody has been pondering, going back and forth about what they want to say to you, whether or not, what they want to do, because you guys have had some major differences here in the past. All right, then we have that 9 of Wands energy, could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. We see somebody making a decision here to give something another shot. You guys have been through many trials and tribulations. It's learning lessons. You have a lot of differences that you can work through. We have the yin and yang energy here. The two of you have enough to balance one another out. So it's about learning one another, listening to one another, and making sure this week, again, I'm going to stamp it. Listen to what you're saying and how you respond to text. Before you send that text, send it to a friend. Send it to a friend and see what they say. All right? Before you send it. If you're reacting, coming from a reactive place, okay? Now, not the one you think. Let's kind of see who this might be, Taurus. Somebody coming towards you, somebody who also, we got the yin yang energy, somebody who would balance you out pretty well. Could be a Cancerian. It could be another earth energy here. Somebody with both in their chart. We have earth energy, Queen of Pentacles. We have somebody who's very responsible, somebody who could be a single parent, somebody who's got their shit together. They could be an owner too, but it looks like somebody who's very, very grounded, very healthy and nurturing. And when I say healthy, I just mean a very well-balanced person, mind, body, soul. Okay, somebody, like I said, yin and yang, coming in balance. It could be somebody you work with, but it's definitely somebody here who's worked very hard in their life, has done a lot of stuff on their own. They're very, very practical and responsible. So I see somebody, and there could be another Taurus, and we see that they have their mind on you as well, with a Taurus energy showing up because this is your card. So we see somebody who's very mature, somebody is not the one you think coming towards you. All right. It could be somebody here. It could be friendship. It could be somebody that you know from work. Like I said, it could be somebody bringing you in a gift. Okay. But the Six of Pentacles is talking about an equal give and take. There's a balance here. And you guys have what it takes to make something last. Very, very stable relationship. All right, Taurus. That was my Tauruses. Let's go to Gemini. Let's go to Gemini. Finally, a slow chat in here. 150 in here for Gemini. Come in and say hi. Make sure you're saying hi to everybody. And if you're new, hit that like, subscribe, and come say hi. Introduce yourself. All right, Gemini at 37. Gemini babies. Gemini, we're looking at this week, the next 7 days. We do have the Pisces full moon on the 10th. Also, Mercury retrograde stationing on the 10th. And so kind of in the pre-shadow here. I'm looking at the energy for the week, money, work, what spirit wants you to focus on, people around you, and challenges you might be having. I see the energy is around fire this week. So I see you in an intense energy, very passionate, excited energy. All right. It also can show that with fire, it means that if you get triggered as well, it means that you could get feisty, intense, frustrated, aggravated, angry. All right. So I am feeling that it could go either way for you this week because this is a lot of fire for you, Gemini. So it's saying remain optimistic, confident this week. Okay. All right. You do have a lot of passion and it's showing up for you. I see be brave as well. If opportunities come this week, take inspired action. It kind of gives me that Knight of Wands energy. All right, take inspired action. There's a possibility of passion coming in for you this week, some flirtiness. You finding yourself flirting with others, finding yourself going on a date maybe this week, all right? Just deciding to go somewhere and then maybe you meet somebody. Strong fire energy around you or strong fire energy in your chart or somebody coming towards you. All right, so let's see what your possible challenges around the full moon, which I can already see could be, don't let your intensity, don't let your frustrations get the best of you this week. It's kind of saying here with the confidence, be confident and optimistic. Things are going to work out for you. What's your challenge this week? With the full moon, we have reveal what needs to be seen, Scorpio energy. Okay, so you could be finding yourself hiding your emotions. as well too, which is why, when I see the intensity with the passion energy, and I feel like it can go one way or the other, if you're not telling people how you feel, this is Scorpio energy. So Scorpios, this is that stinger, Gemini. You might be taking on the stinger energy if you get frustrated this week. Okay, that stinger energy comes out when Scorpios, they retreat, they're so reserved, and they withhold, they withdraw, and they repress. That's the word I'm looking for. They repress their emotions. And so it seems for Scorpios that are still evolving, like when we're younger, that we react out of that intensity always at the wrong time. So does that intensity, does the consequence match the pain that we're feeling? Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. It's been building up, it's there, but it's always bad timing or the wrong timing. So the person doesn't even know what the hell they did to deserve that kind of flare. And that's what I'm feeling could be a challenge for you if some of you even have Scorpio in your chart. And you don't have to. You're just taking on that stinger energy. So it's just saying, kind of stay optimistic here, kind of also have confidence here, kind of tap in. I'm hearing ground yourself too, and reveal what needs to be seen in a practical way. So I wouldn't be surprised if some earth comes up for you in this in this reading. Definitely step into your power with that fire energy. Don't let anybody, it seems to me, Gemini, that this needs to happen, that you're repressing emotions or you've been for far too long. So may I suggest a punching bag first before you go to this person or these people? If there's been a lot of arguments and frustration around you, finding an outlet so that where you can kind of be, keep yourself in a good mindset and remain optimistic, because things are gonna this is an intense energy, so this is gonna happen and then it's gonna dissolve itself. Endings always bring new beginnings, but I'm afraid to say that sometimes with Scorpio stingers, when you sting, it can always, sometimes, no, not always, but it can bring a definite end to a relationship if you're pulling that final straw. Okay, so make sure if that's what you want to do, hey, do it. That's what you want to do. On the flip side, the more positive side to this, you have an awesome Scorpio energy around you. You have an intensity about you. You have a very, very passionate flair about you. So use it wisely, use it to create, use it to connect with people, use it to go have fun, be excited, do exciting things, and use it to your advantage as well. All right, so let's see what you're focusing on, the people you're dealing with, what spirit wants you to focus on, your money and career, and then romance. Who's on your mind and who might be coming in towards you. We got a Pisces in the house. A Virgo from Ohio. All right, so the Tower moment. Aries energy is what you're focused on. It was in reverse. The Tower moment to me is a fear of change. Okay, it's resistance. All right, the Tower upright, the universe says, I don't care. I don't care. Right? The Tower in reverse to me, I don't care what it says to anybody else, to me says I have a fear of change, I'm resisting change, or I have a fear of exploding. I have a fear of confronting. Because if I confront a situation, I may lose my shit. Okay, and it could be with an Aries, more fire energy. And that's also Scorpio energy as well, too. So let's see people you're dealing with. All right, we got the Six of Pentacles. Could be friends. It could be people that are taken from you, not given back. It could be family that's taken from you, not given back. You just feel like you're giving more than you're receiving. All right, it doesn't feel like an equal give and take. We have the Hierophant here. So what Spirit wants you to focus on is the Hierophant. All right, your own spiritual strength. Right? Stay connected to your higher self. I know this is cliche, take the higher ground. Stay grounded. It seems like you care about these people. It seems like you care about these people around you. And it's just, though, it's about you revealing, confronting a situation that needs to be confronted and finding the best, highest way possible. Okay. And look, we got more Aries energy here, being very strategic. Again, the Emperor energy, standing in your power, being controlling your emotions, reserved, and finding a peaceful way to figure this out. You can. All right. You can do this. All right. But it does seem that there's people around you that keep taking from you, or they're taking your energy from you. They're draining you. No matter what you do or what you give, these people are draining you. All right. And it's, they're lessons. They're spiritual lessons here with the Hierophant here. It could be a Taurus or a strong Scorpio that's testing you. Okay. But I do see that things will work themselves out with the Hierophant energy. That says the relationships will deepen. So you will find yourself, if you approach this in the most compassionate way, that the relationships will deepen, okay? And you'll be successful, making peace. Your career and money, I've got the King of Wands, and I've got the Five of Cups in reverse. Looking good. All right. So maybe in the past, money has been looking down for you for a while. We got the Five of Cups in reverse here. So we see reconciling. So, reconciling with your money issues. Some of you might be reconciling some debt this week. Maybe some of you are receiving some sort of gift with the Six of Pentacles. The universe is helping you out. That can be, your focus could be on money as well. And money could be little extra money could be coming in for you this week. We do see in career, staying focused and diligent with this fire energy here. Your passions are going to bring you in money. So staying focused on your visions, multitasking, getting shit done, having a plan, being very strategic, and taking action. No, there's no sitting back here. It's being your own boss. Some of you may be partnering up, or somebody may be coming in for you this week that may be helping you along in your career. Could even be a boss. You might get some sort of promotion, or some sort of raise, or something added on, or a bonus or incentive coming in for you this week. Okay. So let's look at love. You do got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Hierophant, Taurus, Scorpio around you this week. So let's look at love for you. Love for Gemini. Love for Gemini. All right. I see codependency, memories, and regret. Okay. So somebody's definitely thinking about the past, something they did in the past. We get a codependent energy as well. So again, given somebody relying on you emotionally, for financially, just seems like somebody's very dependent on you, or even in love in general. I was picking that up in your general. Okay. It's like, it's going to get to a point where if you're enabling somebody, you're gonna regret this, because things aren't going to turn out in your favor. Okay. This, making this person stand their ground, let this person be dependent on themselves. Okay. Or helping them become dependent on themselves. Right. So we do see kind of, you're bound to somebody. Getting off that story, you're kind of bound to somebody. It's kind of an attachment. It's kind of a devil energy. So there is some conflict you're having with somebody. Something's happened in the past here with somebody, and you and this person are, looks like, mirroring each other, feeling very regretful for something that you guys have done to each other in the past. Okay. And I got family at the bottom of the deck too. And so family's really coming through for you too. People that you love in general, who are having regrets too about something that happened. But we're looking at love right now as a romantic relationship. And we see the Judgment card, Scorpio energy, and we see somebody here, the Seven of Cups. It's like an energy of, I'm thinking about you, I'm dreaming about you. I'm also looking at all these things that are on my plate. I'm looking at options. I'm kind of weighing things out. I'm uncertain about how you will respond to me if I come back around. We have the Judgment card, somebody wanting to, make things right. It's a big change. It's somebody coming back in maybe for a second chance here. They are in the energy, in the current energy we're seeing. I'm thinking about, what's next. I'm kind of confused, strong watery energy. I'm in my feelings. I'm feeling some regret. And let's see if they take action towards you. We do see, what they want, but will they take action towards you this week? I'm getting the Capricorn energy again, the Devil energy, and the Three of Swords. Right now, this person is feeling so regretful this week that they may not, it looks as though you may reconcile here with the Six of Cups here. You may reconcile. I'm going to go with maybe more 3 days after the full moon, or maybe after 7 days from now, maybe in 2 weeks. This person's really feeling regretful for how they broke your heart or how you guys separated, whether you guys did something to each other. It's very painful for both of you. So we do see that the energy this week is just uncertainty. All right. But we see a future possibility of the Judgment card. So let's see for somebody new coming maybe in towards some of you that are looking for somebody new to come in. And Marie's here. Is Rebecca here? I see somebody say Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca. Rebecca's here. And Marie. All right. So is there anybody new coming towards you? All right, so I'm getting the Pisces full moon here. I've got 3 major arcana. So you've got a big relationship coming towards you. Could be a Sagittarius, could be a Scorpio, could be a Pisces. Okay, or a Cancer with that moon, or I say both for this card. But this is the Pisces full moon, something that's yet to be revealed. So you may not even know this person. You don't even see this coming. Okay, so it could happen after the full moon. Like I said, I kind of feel like I'm being pulled for you into maybe 2 weeks. But we have the death and rebirth. So we see a new beginning, and we have the Temperance card, which is talking about a divine partner. The Temperance card says the two of you are looking for the same thing. You each have enough or something different that balances one another out, a yin and yang energy. So we do see things unfolding for you, and we see a possibility of a very strong relationship manifesting for you, probably 7 to 14 days maybe. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. It shows something that came to an end here for some of you, and you may be feeling like this person has walked away. You may be feeling like you're ready to completely walk away. I see a rebirth here. I see a second chance. I just feel like this week the energies are really thick in feeling regret and emotions. Okay. That was my Geminis. We are going on to Cancerians. Cancer. Where's my Cancers? I know y'all here. 53. Wow, I'm not even waiting. 53. What's Anne-Marie cooking? Oh, a pork loin. Wow. All right, Cancer. Cancer. 183 in the room. Come in, hit that like button, subscribe, say hi to everybody. If you're new, welcome. Meet the fam. Cancer, we're looking at this week, the energy, the challenges around the full moon, what you're focused on, what Spirit wants you to focus on, people around you, career, money, and then person on your mind and possibly somebody new maybe coming in for you. All right. Hi from Ireland, Cancerian girl. All right. We have a Capricorn energy here talking about realism, ambition, and methodical steps. So this week's going to be about you putting one foot in front of the other. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other. The Capricorn energy, Saturn energy, right? Saturn is all about struggles and learning and learning. I always think at the school, the hard knocks, right? But I feel like, Capricorn was the person who, didn't finish through high school, had to support their family, started off as a plaster and ended up owning their own, business, being a project manager. Now they have 5 companies. Okay. That kind of story is a Capricorn. So I feel like this is an energy this week, Cancer, Capricorn energy, being like, maybe you have Capricorn in your chart, just not focusing on the 3D circumstances. If you feel like things aren't moving for you, you feel like things are slow, don't compare to others, don't look at other people, how far they've come or what their route is. You learn your lessons and then you never turn around. That's a Capricorn energy. You always learn, evolve, and you always become a master, and then end up teaching. And it's like that energy. You just don't stop believing. Journey, don't stop believing is your song for this week. I'm not going to try and sing. I'm really holding back. And I just feel like it's a really good week. Just stay tuned, stay focused, and you'll be fine. Let's see the challenges. So this week kind of looks like a week for you about work. I feel like things might go a little slow for you at work. And that's where you might be feeling like, come on, man, I'm working my ass off and here we go. It's slow. Remember, it's a holiday weekend. It's kids are going back to school, families, people, are not spending as much money on certain things. They're getting their kids things to get back to school. I mean, even in my profession outside of here, things are slow, but they don't ever stay that way. All right. Let's see challenges you might be having around the full moon. J Dubs here. Hello. Nice to see you. And tenacious. All right. So take a breather. Stamped at Cancer. This is your card. All right. So the challenge for you this week is don't put your foot to the pedal, when things are slowing down this week. Don't work harder if things aren't moving. This week's energy is saying take a break. Take a break. Go with the flow. All right. Take one step at a time. Do what you need to do to keep moving forward. Don't think you've got to go and sell 50 more insurance policies. I don't know. All right. Or go to another state. I don't know. Whatever you do surveys online to make extra money. Don't, because it's just a week of a pause. It's a week that Spirit wants you to kind of relax and take a break for yourself. I mean, it doesn't mean you necessarily, some of you going, well, Frankie, I have to go clock in at work. They're not going to let me just take a break. I get that. But it means just maybe not to, just doing the day-to-day routine thing and just kind of going through the motion and not getting upset if things aren't moving for you, or if clients aren't showing up for you. Just take it. I love it sometimes, even though I know it hits my check. I'm like, a client doesn't show up and I'm like, yes, I get to go home early, or I'm going for a lunch break, or I'm doing something, right? And I look at it that way and I throw out this energy like it never matters to me. And somehow or another, it balances itself out eventually anyways. I never seem like I make less. I usually seem like I'm increasing too, if that's my goal. All right, so let's look into the week here. Even like that Knight of Pentacles. Think of the Knight of Pentacles, guys. What's in motion is always in motion. So the Knight of Pentacles might be moving slow, but the Knight of Pentacles is moving forward. It's not stopping. Hello, Dean. What's up? Good afternoon now. Good morning to those of you in morning areas, and good evening, I guess, if you're in evening areas. Slow and steady wins the race. All right. So your focus this week, the 9 of Cups. All right, fill in your cup. It was going to come out in reverse. So again, relaxation, being a little selfish, taking care of some self-love, some self-care, some nurturing. Do some things for you. Look at this. Toss the books. You know what I mean? Toss the books. toss the responsibilities a little bit and go do something. I mean, like I said, I'm practical. If you can't toss all the responsibilities, don't. But like I did, I got my toes done this morning. All right. Do some things, take a breather. If you can't spend the money, go lay outside. All right, on a hammock. If you don't have a hammock, lay on the ground on a towel. All right. Do something that is relaxing. All right. You have messages coming in this week. There's a possibility you have a crush on you this week. You could be crushing on somebody. This is your focus as well. This is your focus. All right. Or it's spirit. No, I'll do the spirit focus next. All right. So I see Page of Cups. All right, so you are crushing on somebody, you're daydreaming, you might be in cloud nine. You do have the Nine of Cups showing up for you. It is saying things are moving. It might be moving slow for you, but this could be the week that you receive those messages. For some of you, if you're choosing to flirt or communicate with somebody, I see a little flirtiness happening with communication for you. So be open for messages. The page is always bringing messages for you. Spirit wants you to focus on listening to the signs Spirit's trying to bring to you. Okay. The Ace of Swords is all about clarity, mental clarity, communication, awakening, clearing your mind and listening to your guides, listening to your higher self. It's also about documents and legal things and making sure that you're reading into what people are saying to you. It's all about truces, justice, making sure things are fair. And know that with Mercury stationed in retrograde and we're in the pre-shadow here, that this is when stuff happens, mistakes happen, communication issues happen, all right? Or you're not trusting your intuition. You've got a keen perception. So trust in yourself, but also taking a pause, taking a breather, and before you respond, making sure you proofread, or before you sign, making sure you proofread, okay? So really focus on that energy. It's all about really clearing your mind. And what I'm getting, though, is you have communication, strong communication coming in this week regarding general areas of your life. So if you're waiting on that call, it looks like it's coming in. If you're waiting on a document, if you're waiting on a loan, if you're waiting on something, it looks like you may something that may be delayed. It could be about a week's time. Maybe it's been delayed the last week or so, and it's coming in for you. Also, with this card, pay attention to sign and synchronicities. The universe is trying to show you things. The universe is bringing things to you. So, pay attention. Look at what it is what new things you're calling into your life. What songs are you all of a sudden hearing? What colors are you being called to? What people are you seeing more of this week? What's happening in your world? There's some sort of connection and synchronicities to what Spirit's trying to tell you for another opportunity coming into your life or directing you which path to go down. Work and career. All right, so again, I see a lot of responsibilities and burdens, and I see the Knight of Cups in reverse. I feel like some of you, your heart's not in it this week, or your heart may drop out a little bit because things aren't moving. And this is why you're being called to shift the focus on yourself. It happens. And the Knight of Cups in reverse, it feels like you're working, just grinding, and your passion and heart's not in it. If your heart's not in it and you're doing it for the wrong reasons, you're going to burn yourself out and stress yourself out with the 10 of Wands. And you're focusing so much on money, maybe some of you, maybe not all of you, that it's weighing you down way too much and it's causing resistance with your income. So releasing this burden, releasing, not working harder, not trying to take on more of a workload, thinking that it's going to make you more money. What you're doing is you're working more to make a little more. You're taking on way more responsibilities to just make a little more. Yeah, if you're building businesses and things like that, yes, you've got to work hard. But sometimes if your heart's starting to fall out of it and you're not following your heart and it's not feeling passionate anymore, then you need a break. All right. So we've got the 7 of Wands in reverse here, which is talking about grounding yourself, coming back into alignment. and recentering yourself and taking care of yourself here. Maybe some meditation this week. Okay, let's look at love for my Cancerians. Cancerians for love. Cancerians for love. Cancerians, the person on your mind and somebody who's coming towards you. And then I'll look at the tarot. All right, flirting. Look at this. Flirting. Taking some time out this week. This could be another reason why work's going slow. Do you ever notice that? Work's going slow. If Cancer's not going to stop working, or Cancer's not going to pay attention to the signs, that Ace of Swords, then I'll slow them down, and I will make them see that there's somebody around, that if you would lift your head up a little bit and maybe tap into some flirting, maybe you need to just be a little bit flirty, just get, tap into that energy. There's somebody around you, it seems, that is either gonna flirt with you or wants to flirt with you, but needs to maybe see the go. Okay, maybe they need your go, Cancer. On this channel, what I notice a lot, one of the biggest complaints about my Cancerians is that when you retreat and you're waiting for somebody to come to you, it seems that most people just don't know what the hell you're doing, what's on your mind. They can't read your emotion, they can't read your mind. And they can't see past that thick shell of yours, that when you retreat. So if you are finding yourself in that shell, or a little, you're dealing with some moods or emotions, or just being by yourself, you just don't feel like being very social, that energy could be coming off to people around you as you're not interested at all. Okay. And then also, for some of you Cancerians, in my world, everything's my perspective, my world, my intuition, my higher self when I'm speaking. So in my world with Cancerians, also, you can flirt a lot. And if you're overly flirting, that could cause somebody else to think that you're not interested in them and you're interested in somebody else, or somebody might be thinking that you're interested in them when you're not. So there's a possibility that messages could be coming in from somebody that might surprise you. You're like, I'm just friends with you, and this person thinks that you're into them. Okay. And this happens too with a lot of friends with benefits type situations. I've noticed with Cancers, not with myself, but on my channel, is that it seems like Cancerian gives off such a nurturing, such a sensual bonding, even with friends with benefits, that the person, mistakens the connection for being something more than what it is. Okay. So I don't know why that needed to come out, but it did for some of you. Maybe some of you needed to hear that. Yeah, you got to take your fuck off sign off your head. What else is coming in for Cancers? We have confusion. See, it's the same energy I was just picking up on. And we've got some family energy too. So some of you, family could be what's keeping you occupied, okay? And that's legit. You got family. What you got, but somebody else could have a family too. You could be meeting somebody or coming together with somebody, blending a family. This is somebody, things could be moving slow with somebody too, because they're very cautious. This could be you, Cancer, but somebody wants to flirt with you, and they might be saying it's time. I could be tapping into some of you single Cancerians who are single parents, saying, it might be time for you to, take care of yourself this week and flirt a little bit. I know you've got kids. I know you protect, but it's okay to, there could be somebody around you that is very, very special and would be a great addition to your family. Okay. But again, we got the differences card and we got the confusion card. So we're seeing maybe somebody's either reading you wrong, or people are reading you wrong, because you might not be flirting enough or showing interest enough, Cancer. So I've got the Magician card in reverse, and I've got the Five of Wands. So I see some arguments. Some of you could have had an argument with somebody. You might be feeling like somebody plays games with you. It could be a Gemini. It could be a fire sign. I got the Ace of Wands too. So I see this person thinking about you, but I also feel like this person either thinks you play mind games with them, or this is just a big big power struggle between the two of you, or you have a lot of competition around you and you play games. Okay, this could be for some of you. All right, it just feels like it's a struggle to get to you. It's a fight to get to you. It seems like you've got a lot of people around with you that you flirt with or that want to flirt with you, and this person might not know what to do, which is why the Magician card is coming out. Could be a Gemini, which is saying, the Gemini is saying the Magician in reverse is taking no action. Like, I'm confused. I don't know what to do here. I don't know how Cancer feels about me. And somebody's going, man, I'm thinking about you. You're hot. I'm really into you. Really want to communicate with you, Cancer. And it could be anybody at this point, past, new, it could be anybody. But this person finds you confusing, finds you, and sometimes they get frustrated with you. They find that you can be intense at times, or moody, or get frustrated easy. All right, and for me, Frankie's picking up that it's not really what's really, it's just that you might be giving off that vibe. But I think that you're just retreating, you're doing your normal, I'm just doing my thing. But somebody else is reading into it. You're connecting to people that overthinking situations, maybe. Okay, so we do see, expect something unexpected this weekend. This week we've got the Tower moment coming in for you. That can also be an argument coming in for you too. You may, with Mercury, find yourself arguing with somebody, but you may be in communication with this person this week, and you can choose. Is it going to be a wake up call? Is it going to be a second chance, an awakening? Will you do over? Will this relationship start over? Can we do something? Can we rebuild it? Can we knock down the bullshit and rebuild it? Or, is this going to be an explosion, drama, if this is somebody from your past? You have kind of that word influence has been showing up all day in the readings. You have the influence with your words this week and the way you show up, and being a little bit more flirty too, to maybe soften things up and find yourself really connecting with somebody in a more passionate way this week. So this is reigniting the flame. This is finding passion again, and maybe even, it could be hooking up, it could be getting together, it could be sex for some of you. Okay, I like to throw that in for you guys sometimes. Get a little spicy here. Let's look at a possibility of somebody new coming in towards some of you guys, or all of you guys. Who knows? Maybe let's bless all of you guys. Who might be coming towards? We got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, it could be somebody you work with, could be a coworker. Obviously, it's a coworker. It could be that they're moving slow, but just know that what's in motion is always in motion. So they are moving towards you. They're just very cautious. All right, so we see the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming towards you, Cancer, or wanting to come towards you. We have the Temperance card. Give it time. Be patient with this person. If they are moving slow with you, they may be moving slow because, again, they're confused. They don't know if you look at them as a friend or a coworker. They don't know what you think. What Spirit's saying in the Temperance card, it could be a Sagittarius too. What Spirit is saying, that you guys have so much in common, and also enough differences to really, you're very compatible with this person. You guys could really balance each other out, and by having patience and just letting things unfold, opening up a little bit and trusting. I feel like this is a relationship that could go the distance here with that Knight of Pentacles. So I do see that. I see somebody coming out of no contact, which means that somebody coming, in this case, if you don't know this person yet, stepping forward to try and communicate with you. But know that if this person comes towards you this week, Cancer, know that it has taken them a lot of work to get there. They've been confused about how you feel about them. And maybe flirt a little bit if you're interested. If you're not interested, you're not interested. Don't flirt. Then they're going to walk the other way. All right. But I do see that happening. Could be manifesting for you around the full moon. The Pisces full moon could be a Pisces, and know that not everything's is being revealed just yet. So this could completely surprise you. All right. We are moving on to Leo. Where's my Leo 208 in the room? Come in, hit the like button. Say hi to everybody. Leo. Let me get some water, guys. $114, Leo. We're looking at your week, Leo. Looking at your overall energy for the week. Looking at the challenges you might have during the full moon in Pisces. And also, we're going retrograde around then. And looking at your focus, the people around you, work, career, money. And we're going to look at the person on your mind and possible new love coming in. Awesome, Deb. Welcome. Deb O'Connell. First time being on here live. Hello, Ron Sweet. We have a Gemini energy for you, Leo. So we see a Gemini, possibly, I wanted to say, lurking around you. All right. But the Gemini energy talks about communication this week. It talks about networking this week. It's also curiosity. So you may find yourself in this energy of wanting to know things this week, being interested. You might find yourself interested in new people this week. All right. I do see that you're intelligent. Your intelligence, you're sharp this week, very keen, very perceptive this week. And you're really being called to communicate with others, network, socialize a little more. Somebody may need to know something that you know, and be curious. So if something comes up as well that is bothering you and it's weighing on your mind, it's time of being curious, kind of investigating, looking at things, because it's showing me that trust your intuition this week. You're very keen, so you'll be able to figure things out. You'll know your truth. And there's a possibility of growth in the workplace by also communicating and being curious with new things that are going on. If you notice things shifting at the workplace, take on more responsibilities this week, maybe with asking questions and seeing if you can get your feet or hands dirty, hands in the whatever you say, you know what I'm saying? Like, try to get your hands on what's going on, because this could be a position for you or something that is going to be a wise investment for you for the future. Let's see a possible challenge around the full moon in Pisces. All right. During the full moon in Pisces, we have an Aquarius energy. Some of you could be connected to an Aquarius, but we see being real with yourself around the full moon. So the full moon may shift energies with that retrograde and the full moon regarding this communication to here. This could be bringing up emotional stuff for you, and Spirit wants you to be real with yourself, okay? Because again, you're very keen, your intelligence, your perception, right? So being real with yourself and kind of sitting back and saying, is this really what's happening? Is this really my truth? Is this really what I want? Is this who I am? How I want to act? How I want to show up for this person? Is this what I want to do? Things like that. So be real with yourself. And also, if you feel yourself being extra intense or, taking on too much, that kind of energy too, or setting your expectations too high on yourself during the full moon, it's talking about being real with yourself. And it's saying assess the situation. So I do feel like there could be something around the full moon that's coming up for you, and it's saying be curious, investigate, but be real with the facts. All right. And don't create things that aren't there. If you find yourself being highly emotional, it's like, don't, try to center yourself, relax, think more logically if you can about situations during that full moon. So let's see what else is coming generally, and then we'll look at love for the next 7 days. It's just talking about assessing the situations that you find yourself in this week, Leo. I mean, one, is it worth your time? Is it worth your time? Is it worth a thought? Is it worth, and if it is, then it is. But if it isn't, just don't waste your energy on it. So we see the world card as you. See your focus, the Fool energy, and what Spirit says to focus on, the Two of Cups. People around you, Four of Cups in reverse. It was in reverse. Could be an opportunity, somebody coming in for around you that loves you. You've got great energy coming in for you. Okay? So you're the World card. You're complete in some sort of chapter in your life. Things are coming to a halt. They're starting to ease up for you. You may have already been feeling that during your Leo season. You may be feeling like you've needed to take a break here. And now that we're in Virgo season, I feel like it's a fresh start for you with the World card and the Fool card. So you're focused kind of like on your freedom here a little bit, a fresh start, the unknown. Some of you really just wanting to be curious and network and do some, you may find yourself wanting to do different things, being very curious, like I said in the beginning here. But we see a new chapter started. We see a possibility of a soulmate energy around you this week, a reconciliation, a fresh start, new beginning, Aries, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. All right. And we see this opportunity, the people around you, somebody coming back in, somebody who may have felt like they missed an opportunity with you or don't want to miss an opportunity with you. So they're coming in, and this was where, be real with yourself. Is this practical? Is this what you want for the next chapter in your life? Or I'm getting, be real with yourself, be confident, trust in this, know that this is a possibility of, this could be somebody that's very, very fulfilling to you. This could be a friendship that is deepening into something more. It may start off as a friendship, guys. It may start off just getting to know each other, brand new relationship, Aries energy. So I'm already picking up on love for many of you. The Two of Cups is the law of attraction. It's like you're shifting your energy from, completing a chapter. The Fool, being more spontaneous, is coming through. Be spontaneous this week and curious is coming through for you, Leo. But I feel like you're attracting in an opportunity, a new chapter in your life, an opportunity. This could be business. This could be love. This could be emotional, anything at this point. But I'm feeling like it's love for you, and it might be even a fresh start with somebody you already love, somebody that you're very close to. It may be spending more time. It may be going on a new journey with somebody. It may be traveling, going on a trip with somebody this week, planning to go on a trip this week, getting away, being spontaneous and traveling this week with somebody you love. Somebody may be coming in. You may get an opportunity here. Somebody may ask you to go somewhere. All right. Even if it's short distance. All right. Money and career. All right. So we have money and career, the Hierophant and the Four of Pentacles. Loosen up a little bit on the money. Loosen up on the grip. Spend a little bit more. Don't hold on so tightly. Spend a little bit more on yourself. If you have it to spend, if this is your energy, it's showing you holding on way too tight, like being very frugal. And it's more of a frugal energy out of an old wound, afraid to spend, save, Scroogey, because you're afraid to not have in the future. All right. And that energy with the law of attraction could attract in you always having to work hard to keep this amount of money. So it's not, this Four of Pentacles says you've got it. The Three of Pentacles, you've been putting in the work, the effort, the teamwork. You've got a strong, stable foundation. You're earning your pentacles. You've got it. but loosen the hold a little bit. You're holding on way too tight. And that energy says to the universe, I've got to hold on. I've got to keep what I've got. I've got to keep working harder to get more. And that is what's holding you back. Your career, you've got the Hierophant energy. It seems like a lot of you, it's your career is deepening. You're going up another tier in you're learning something. Some of you, this card is saying maybe spend a little money on learning something more, something different. Like I was saying in the beginning, be curious, learning something more so that you can level up. Some of you might be teaching, you might be getting promoted, it might be teaching in your career. Some of you could be a spiritual advisor or some sort of guidance counselor of some sort. Okay, so I'm getting spend the money if this is something you've been thinking about. If this is something you've been thinking about, invest the money. It'll pay off for you in the future. Okay, it looks like it could be paying off now. You're definitely on your right path. You're on your destined path with the Hierophant showing up for you. Let's look at love for Leo. Love for Leo this week. Jen Love. Yes, I'm feeling good. Thank you. Love for Leo. Love for Leo. Love for Leo. Self-worth here, being real with yourself, okay? We have support and we have trust. I love this energy. So on one hand, you're connecting with somebody that is very supportive of you and you can trust this person, all right? You've got the self-worth card here. Okay, so that's it always reminds me of the Empress card. Fill your cup. Any insecurities that are coming up for you around the situation might be coming from old insecurities. It's time for you to take care of yourself. Be real with yourself. Somebody really loves and supports you. Somebody trusts you. You can trust somebody. You guys here shaking hands, holding hands. Some of you may be working things out this week with somebody. But there is a partnership there. A strong partnership there. It could be the two of you need to work on your own self-worths. You may be reflecting, mirroring each other, insecurities, triggering each other. But this is a sure sign here. And we've got memories. So either you're building strong memories with this person, or you have built strong memories with this person. Or this person right now is really, really in their head about the good times you've had or whatever went down. And I feel like you guys will shake hands and make peace this week, because the memories card is like the Six of Cups card. Reconciling. I love you too much. I care about you too much. Does it mean that you guys are going to stay or get in a relationship? That's your choice. But it does say that you guys are going to shake hands and you guys are going to support one another. You care about one another. All right, so let's look at this person, and then we'll see potential new love coming in for some of you Leos. The trust card for some of you and the support card, just to throw this out there, is that it could also be saying, trust in what you believe in. If you believe this spiritual connection is one and you feel strong about somebody, let go of it with that Four of Pentacles, right? And trust and know that the universe is supporting you and knows what you desire. The universe knows what you want. And so trust that it'll work out when it's meant to work out, and live your life and take care of yourself during the time, and that's when things manifest the fastest, right? All right, guys, come on in and say hi if you're new to my channel. Hello, Pressure. April Fisher. And Billy, hi. I love seeing newer names. Simran, hello. All right, so the person on your mind. Hi, Fred. Hi, Rebecca. Rebecca, would you like to be a mod? The person on your mind, Leo, could be somebody younger, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be the sign, but they're definitely crushing on you. They could be emotionally immature, but they do have a crush on you. They're in cloud 9 with you. I also feel like this person is in their memories, or they're thinking about something they said, and they're thinking about the good times. They're just reminiscing. They're coming back around, or they're coming in, okay? And that's the card of good news and love messages, right? We have the 7 of Cups here in reverse, right? And that says, I choose you. There's no other option. And 222, as I said that. The Queen of Wands. I choose my Queen of Wands. So you're very intense. They view you as being super attractive, on point, very responsible, high energy, getting shit done. I mean, the list goes on and on with the fiery energy, very passionate, very intense. And sometimes that may confuse them. Sometimes they don't know how to act, say, do, what's happening, or what they've done wrong. Sometimes they can act super immature and they just don't know what the hell they did. Okay? But this person still adores you. And you'll be hearing from them. Look at the Leo card. Look at this. This is also, to me, happiness, joy, reconciling, unconditional love. The growth of a friendship, love, bringing life back into this relationship. So for whatever reason, I feel like maybe somebody acts childish when you act. Maybe you're the parent in the relationship. Maybe you're the more responsible one. Maybe you're the one that works the most, or you do the most, or you're just always on the go and you get impatient. Maybe this person reacts immaturely. But I feel like it's a trigger in between the two of you. And I feel like you guys support one another and enough trust in this relationship that you guys can evolve and move on from this. All right. So I do feel like you'll hear from this person this week. Somebody new, maybe even an apology, if it's just an apology, or maybe even just a simple I love you. All right, so we see a friendship coming in for you, for some of you, a new friendship coming in. This is somebody who's ready to put in the effort for a relationship. Again, it's another Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be somebody who's very motherly type of energy. Could be a parent. Could be a feminine energy. Doesn't matter. Could be male, female. Okay. It's somebody, though, that is ready to be in a loyal, committed relationship. They're ready to give and nurture to a connection. So you have, and they could be a parent as well. That's strong Cancerian energy. So we do see, and it could be a friend of yours already. This person, you could work with this person. This person has been moving slowly, maybe towards you, because they've been waiting on the right opportunity. Right? They're very cautious. They may have a lot of responsibilities. They may work a lot. They may have a lot of, family things and responsibilities to take care of. This person's very given and very generous who's coming towards you, Leo. So know that this person is ready to give emotion, give love, and give stability. Equal give and take. The 6 of Pentacles is like my 2 of Cups too. Attracting in the same vibe. All right. You're not going to have to worry about whether or not this person will go the distance. They'll be in it for the distance. Okay. So for some of you who've been single for a while, okay, we're seeing the light shining on a new path. And it might be time for you to dust off here and get out of that hermit mode. Sometimes you get caught into that hermit mode and forget what it's like to be single and mingle, or be in a relationship and get out there again. You're so used to being alone. But we see an end to your loneliness coming in. Possibility of meeting a friend this week that will end up turning into something more. Soulmate connection here. All right, we're going on to Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Are you guys liking today's readings, or is it too much information? Sometimes I just go and go and go and go. Is it too much? It does. It's good. Good. The guy, I like it. I'm trying to keep it nice and clear, keep it organized. So the love second, so that if you want to look at just love, maybe I should have did timestamps for the love part. But you know, I love giving these in-depth readings, so I hope that it's not overwhelming. Very informative. I just want to make sure it's not overwhelming. You know what I mean? Some people want to come in, just get a quick reading, and it could be overwhelming. Good stuff. All right. It's well balanced. Good. Awesome. It's appreciated. No, it's perfect. Thank you. Absolutely love it. Gotcha, guys. Thank you for the feedback. Virgo 13505. Virgo babies. Virgo rising. Where's my Virgo rising moons and my Virgo babies? And happy birthday to all of you. My son's birthday is coming up. All right. Virgo, we're looking at the next 7 days or so for you. We have the Pisces full moon. I'm going to look at the energy this week, the good flow. And I'm going to look at some challenges that might come up for you around the full moon. We're going to look at love as well, the person on your mind, and anybody new coming in. We are also going to look at work, career, what Spirit wants you to focus on, what you're focused on. Let's go. Pisces energy. Love it already. Virgo tapping into some Pisces energy. That gives me the High Priestess card, because we see intuition, intimacy, and compassion. Very intuitive this week, Virgo. Very, very intuitive. Very intimate energy with yourself, intuitively, and with others. So it's almost as if you're going to be very, very empathic and very in tune with other people this week on a deeper level, maybe than usual, maybe not, but maybe you notice it more this week. You really tapping into your emotions as well, and just understanding people. It just seems like you really can get to the depths of other people this week. So also cleanse your energy this week if you feel like that's happening a lot and you're really intimate with people. I'm not just talking sexually intimate. I'm talking intimacy, friendship, communication, good vibes, all this, being the shoulder to cry on. Make sure that you're taking care of you and cleansing that energy as well. But know that you are loved this week for your compassion. Virgo energy still there. Very appreciated this week for that depth of compassion that you have. Let's see what your challenge might be around the full moon. For some of you, it's definitely a week full of intimacy. You could find yourself being a little bit more intimate with your partner, and also in all kinds of ways. And also, it could be a sign maybe it's time to be a little bit more intimate with the people around you and your partner. What challenges might you face? Detoxify during the full moon. Okay, I love that energy. Full moon time is a time when stuff's going to come up for you. It doesn't have to always be super potent and emotional and old wounds and all this crazy stuff. I did set the intention for the monthlies. I did do the September monthlies, that this moon was going to be a little bit kinder and compassionate on us. So it doesn't have to be so crazy. Okay, what this detoxify is talking about is, for some of you, it might be time to really make some shifts, in your health. It might be do a cleanse. Simple as that. Do a cleanse, maybe for a day, 24-hour juice cleanse, or 24-hour I'm not going to eat meat cleanse, or decide to do something. It's also detoxify your mind. meditation. So 3 days in, 3 days out, the night of the full moon, if you're feeling intense, we got Taurus energy for you. So Taurus energy is telling you to connect with the earth. It's telling you to get outside, meditate, or just, maybe eat organically or naturally. I know I'm getting like, I'm just coming up with things that I do. It's detoxify, declutter. Also declutter, and as I'm saying that, like, I say this every now and then, and I still haven't cleaned my room. It's getting worse. I keep bringing stuff in because I'm trying to set up a new setup, and it's very detoxify your environment. Okay, you may find this a challenge during the full moon, and this is what's happening is if you can just kind of declutter a little bit, you may find yourself feeling a lot more at ease. And I get take a breather as well. So I'm really getting meditate and cleanse. Okay, so let's see your focus, the people you're dealing with, what spirit wants you to focus on, career and money, and then love. All right, so your focus is on love's not coming in for you, or you're not in a connection, or you feel like, you're focused on reconciliation, or you're just focused on love in general. All right, romance, intimacy. So again, like some of you, really, it's coming in for you this week. Could be meeting a partner. This is also a choice too. Like some of you might need to make a choice between partners. It's time. Who's more beneficial for you. Who's the best for you in your future. Could be a Gemini energy too. So your focus really seems to be on romance and love and reconciliation, or soulmates. Okay, or wanting a soulmate in your life, and it's potent for you. The people in your life, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, somebody could be, or some people could be distant from you. Maybe some things have been said or haven't been said. People aren't telling you exactly how they feel, or you feel like people aren't being 100% honest with you. They study you. They want to understand you, Virgo. They have a hard time communicating, is what I'm getting. You have people around you, or a lover around you, who wants to understand you but just doesn't. Or they have a hard time connecting to their emotions and expressing their emotions. Now, these are the people around you, so a lot of air energy, and we do see miscommunication when it's in reverse, okay, or no communication at all. And we're seeing that the Mercury retrograde could be affecting that with your person as well. It's going to affect all of us. So maybe being a little bit more compassionate towards somebody if they're trying to communicate with you. If it's somebody that's been trying to communicate with you for a while, you're seeing that it could have taken them a while to get to you, so they're doing the best they can. They just might not be as good at communicating as you are. Okay. And we're seeing, though, possibility of reconciling with, this is general, so it could be friends, family, or a lover. We see a possibility of you being really in tune with other people's emotions and being very intimate and intuitive this week, that with compassion, I think you're going to maybe see through some people, or you might help people communicate a lot easier with you this week if you find they're struggling. All right, so we see an Aries, Leo, Sag as well. So you could have a fiery energy around you too. We see this could be also focusing on your work and career, business, like you're really intense and you're really a go-getter. And this could be what Spirit wants you to just stay focused on. Keeping your vision. So some of you may be really focused on love and spirit saying, you've got, just, stay true to your vision, stay focused, just keep going. Don't give up with this fiery energy. Take inspired action. But we also see that you have love coming in. Now I'm seeing two people and a choice card. So love is really big for you this week. We're seeing maybe you need to open up and communicate with somebody, or communication's an issue between you and somebody, or you have to choose between somebody who's really into you, somebody who's willing to go the distance with you. They might have an ego, might be a little bit, prideful, but this person seems to be very responsible. And then we have somebody who is a little bit cold and withdrawn and doesn't always express their emotions. So there is a possibility some of you have to make a choice here if somebody's not going to communicate with you. We see for money and career, we see the Two of Wands. We see some of you may need to get out of your comfort zone, or you may not be trusting that there's an opportunity coming your way. We see planning and taking action. We see travel. Some of you could be traveling in your career and moving forward. And some of you might just not be trusting that things are going to move the way you want them to. Okay? You feel stuck. And this is saying get out of your comfort zone. There's something coming your way. There's an opportunity coming your way that you need to make a decision if you're going to walk through this door. Are you going to walk through this door when it comes in? Okay, because we have an Ace of Pentacles here, which talks about, it's a strong, stable new beginning. It'll work itself out. You can trust this. This could bring you abundance. And we have the Two of Wands that says it's time to make plans. It's time to route out. It might be time to travel. Some of you may be finding a new job when you travel. Some of you might be finding love when you travel with the Lover's card. Okay, and look, we got the King of Pentacles. So we see a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn for some of you. But this is also you. For some of you, don't miss this opportunity. An opportunity is coming in for you to increase your wealth. Look at the King of Pentacles. Everything he touches turns to gold. So don't fear the unknown. And there's an opportunity coming in maybe this week for you that's gonna bring you the next step, or the doorway to being either your own boss, or being the boss of your company, or getting a raise, promotion. But very stable, secure energy here, and very wealthy. So Virgo, you're going to be very wealthy for those of you that are working towards it. But it's also about, don't miss this opportunity that's coming your way to walk through that door. Okay. So let's see love for Virgo. We see three people showing up for you. Two kings and a queen. All right. It doesn't matter male, female. So you've got options around you: an air sign, a fire sign, an earth sign, Virgo. You have a lot of options around you if you're open to it and ready to receive, if you want to receive. Let's see love for Virgo. We have somebody feels regret, Virgo. We have support. And we have forgiveness. Somebody's really regretting something that's happened between the two of you. I also get with this card that somebody could just have a lot of regrets in their life, and they're wondering if you would support them. If you would still be if you would forgive this, if you would be forgiven. But for those of you who know who this is somebody who has a lot of regret, and they're asking for your support, or they're asking for reconciliation, forgiveness. Will you forgive this person? Strong, profound connection here. Number 7 here. 4, somebody that could end up being long-term family, somebody that could be family already. You've been in a commitment with this person. You know, definitely feeling like they screwed something up. Or that they're hurt in the relationship by something that they do. You know, not something that they've done to you, but it could be an addiction of some sort, carelessness, things like that. But, or they weren't paying attention to something and something happened, something was very important to you, and, you know, they're just wanting your forgiveness. All right. For some of you, this is for some of you singles. Quit being needy and obsessive. At the bottom of the deck, I made this card up and threw it in there. I did, and I know you guys might be mad at me for doing that, but it's the truth. Don't chase. Don't chase. The more you chase, the more they run. You want them to chase you. You want to manifest them to chase you. All right. And an this, don't show this obsessive energy over somebody, because they're playing games with you and they just like it. They like when you do it. Okay. And I put it there because I've been there. Okay. I put it there because I've been there, not judging anybody. All right. So let's look at the person on your mind. And I am seeing patience for some of you. So I know the singles out there are going, I don't want to hear patience anymore, Frankie. I'm leaving. You're checking out right now. But I'm seeing just a little more time, singles, and you've got somebody coming in for you that you've been waiting for. You've got the lovers card, okay? And you're reading. You may, you're manifesting the lover in. Your focus has been on a lover. So just know that time is almost here. You're halfway there or you're almost there. So a little more patient. So let's see the person on your mind first. Your mind. I called you out. The person on your mind, the Queen of Swords in reverse, the same card that came out. So it's somebody who has been non-communicative, who may have said something, may have been cold, bitter, may have did something that caused you to mistrust them. They may have blocked you. They may be distant, okay? This person's feeling pretty shitty. Could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All right, we got the 6 of Cups. So it's somebody coming back in. It's somebody coming back in wanting to reconcile with you. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, the 10 of Swords in reverse. Coming back around into the stress. I know I'm coming back to hear the shit. Will you forgive me? Okay. Will you forgive me? Can we start over? Can we start fresh? Okay. And we've got the King of Swords in reverse here. So we've got two people who kind of bitter towards one another. So Virgo, this might be you feeling kind of pissed off. This person may be thinking that you won't forgive them. You may have blocked this person, but I definitely can see that you guys both share the same qualities and may have. There's a possibility here that the two of you may have just miscommunicated in general and didn't understand each other, different kind of languages, and that this could be something that definitely could be healed instantly with just communication. Okay? But being cold and bitter isn't going to get this relationship anywhere. This person might be thinking that you're going to respond to them in a resentful way, like you might not forgive them. I do see them trying to come around, though. It could be somebody you've already been in a relationship with, an air energy. I do see King of Cups here, and that talks about another sign. There could have been some disloyalty. There could have been emotional manipulation. There could be trust issues with this person. There also could just be somebody withholding their feelings, because that's just the way they've been always withholding their feelings. And they might be coming around to reconcile that or tell you how they feel. Let's see, for those of you, somebody new coming in, Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. New coming in for Virgo. Queen of Swords again. Could be an air sign. This person could be a little bit at a distance. They could be thinking about you. They could know who you are already. And they're just pondering. I always think of this card of, trying to analyze a situation from both sides, How can we make this work? This person could be overseas. I got the King of Swords again. You saw me shuffle it again. They came in upright, though. So, guys, we're looking at two people coming together. Both could be very communicative, very intelligent people. You might have to listen more to one another. But I feel like there's a strong understanding and strong intellectual connection that, I do see somebody meeting somebody who's on the same page as you. You may be manifesting each other. You're thinking of each other in this moment. All right. Whether you know each other or not, what you desire desires you. All right. We got the Strength card here. It could be a Leo energy. A lot of attraction here. Somebody kind of holding back, not sure what to do. But this is also the card of patience. Things are going to unfold with this person. Very spiritual connection. This could be your next marriage partner. Very spiritual, and could be the one that you end up in a deep commitment with. Okay. Divine masculine, maybe for some of you coming in, could be an Aries. This person will take action towards you. All right. Just have a little bit more patience. Could be a business owner, somebody military with the air energy and the Emperor energy. Could be a military person or somebody who works for the military or government. And let's go to Libra. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me. I know it's a vacation weekend. 12 million people traveling from Thursday to Monday. I walked by the news once and I picked that up. And so now that's my big news forecast for the week. I don't care about anything else. I don't watch the news. All right, Guy Addison, you're welcome. Libra, let's do Libra 1 to 5656. Libra energy, Libra for the week. Libra, we're looking at the week. Pull out an energy for the week. We have the full moon in Pisces on the 10th and Mercury station retrograde. So we're going to look at challenges that might come up, what's on your mind, what you're focused on, what spirit wants you to focus on, and love, person on your mind, and potential of love coming in. So right out the gate, Libra, I've got your energy for the week. All right, finding balance this week, being very fair, a lot of fairness happening this week. So this isn't the challenge for the week. This position is the energy of the week. So I see just things kind of running smoothly for you. Things are feeling like they're in the flow, in harmony. The word consideration comes here too. So that word might come up a lot this week. Maybe you need to consider me or consider my feelings, consider my thoughts, consider people's actions towards you. So just think about the word consider a lot. And in positive ways too, like you might consider other options. If something comes up for you, that could be where things are kind of flowing nicely for you this week. There's always going to be another option, and it seems that you're going to be in your own element, especially Libra energy, very romantic energy. Maybe some of you decided to just do some fun, artsy, artsy fun things this week. Maybe decorating, redecorating, maybe cooking something fancy, maybe going to fancy restaurant, or just maybe watching romance movies, or reading a romance novel. Who knows, right? But it just seems like there's a lot of connection here too, and romantic energy around you. Let's see what the full challenges the full moon might bring in for you. The full moon, Pisces. Now, I have intended for my channel, for my viewers, that the Pisces full moon is going to be a lot more kind and generous and compassionate for you. Okay, so we've got being humble, stepping up and leading. We have Leo, Capricorn energy, 2 Capricorns. So some of you could be connected with either of those signs. Take a reality check. So for some of you, you might be going, doing. And this is where, it's consider your own energy. Okay. Some of you might be, take a step back. Are you taking on too much? Maybe, are you taking on enough? Some of you, the challenge might be to step up and lead and take charge. What is it that you want to get done? Something might happen this week with that word consideration, where you have plans and they're not working out the way you wanted them to. And so it's about you stepping up and leading the way. People might feel like they're down. Things aren't going the way that you want to. It could be family, it could be something. And then this is where, Libra, you'll come up with some sort of new idea. You're going to lead the tribe. And you might find it a challenge to do so, but I'm feeling like you're the one that needs to. Also, be humble for some of you this week. If there's a lot of good stuff going on for you, I see some pride maybe. Some of you, you might be doing better off this week than other people are. Some people might be struggling this week, and we see that you have the harmony card. So maybe things are going great for you, but everybody else is down and out, and it's asking you to be a little bit humble here, step up and lead, maybe help others out, and take a reality check, and maybe take a look around and see that not everybody has it as good as you do, or maybe you've been given some sort of gift that not everybody has gotten, or some of you got a raise and others didn't, or some of you got, the best steak in the market and then there was none left for anybody else. I don't know, just something. But let's see. I don't know why I put those cards away. Let's look at the week, and then we'll look at love. So what are you focused on? What are you focused on? Too many cards. What is Libra focused on? Some of you are focusing on a separation from somebody, a lot of pain that's happened in the past. Okay, regarding a relationship, you're heartbroken about something. The 9 of Swords, the people around you. So I feel like there's regret around you as well too. So there's an energy here of somebody feeling sorry for how they've made you feel. Somebody might be feeling like they can't believe that they did something so low. It was out of their character, or they're regretting it because the grass wasn't greener on the other side. Spirit wants you to focus on your pentacles. Spirit wants you to trust in the universe. The 6 of Pentacles is saying that you will be assisted. You will have support coming in for you. Things are going to work out for you. There will be a balance in this relationship. Somebody may have been Somebody may have taken money. You may be in separation. Maybe some of you are feeling down and out, and you're getting some sort of increase or financial support this week as well. Or this other person is the one that is suffering financially. Okay? We got the Ace of Swords here. So I feel like there's going to be a breakthrough in communication. Also, this is an energy of being fair and coming to a truce with somebody. So you may find yourself forgiving somebody this week. You may find somebody apologizing to you this week. And then we're in the general portion, so it could be anybody in your life. You may receive a gift from somebody, or a token of apology, or an offering of peace. Somebody might even give you money that they owe you this week. For some of you, there's some documents, obviously with the Ace of Swords. Make sure to read between the fine lines. You don't want to end up spending more than you intend to. But with the Six of Pentacles there, I feel like you're going to get, everything's going to work out. If you have something to sign, or if you're filling out an employee application or anything like that, I feel like you're going to get what you're looking for this week. You will get the assistance you're looking for in whatever aspect when it regards pentacles, health, money, material things, possessions. I feel like everything's going to work out for you this week regarding that. And that's where I was feeling the Libra scales, the balance. Things you're buying, things you need to pay for. Cobra Kai Kick. Hi. I don't think I've ever seen you before. All right. So money and career. Ooh, the Six of Swords and the Sun card. So you're headed towards happiness. And you're coming out of, after the full moon energy, maybe 3 days after, we're looking at you coming out of whatever turmoil you're going through. So you're overcoming, there could be some travel in your career and money, but we see a lot of happiness coming in for you with regarding money and your career. Okay, something that's going to make you very happy. You'll end up pretty happy here with the outcome. The answer is a yes here. All right, so whatever stress you're going through, you're letting go of that. You're overcoming hardship here, and you're moving towards happiness. So for some of you, there may be a job opportunity coming in for you this week, and it's saying, to go for it. Universe is trying to bring you an opportunity to bring you out of whatever struggle you're going through here. It's causing a lot of stress for you. And I see that, the Three of Swords. It's stressing the people around you too. So whatever stress you're going through is also stressing other people out. But they're also feeling the stress too, and maybe wish they could give more, or wish they had given more to this situation. So let me look at love. Let's look at love now. Love, love, love for my Libras. So what's that channel? Cobra Kai Kick. What's that channel? I mean, I love Cobra Kai. I watched that series. All right, love for Libra. Love for Libra. Izzy? We see codependency. So you are dependent, or somebody's dependent on you. So I am feeling that struggle here, and you're going to overcome this situation. You're tied up with somebody. All right. And I do feel like the strings might be being cut here. You may be letting go of responsibilities, or this person let go of responsibilities or let go of you, and it caused some struggling for you. But we see recommitment here and a commitment coming in for some of you. Okay? All right. And knowing your worth and value. All right. So let's see the person on your mind, Libra. The person on your mind. The codependency card is like the devil card. So there's a strong attachment you have with this person. And I feel like Spirit's saying you guys have to cut that attachment to one another. It's not healthy. All right, King of Cups, somebody who's emotionally distant, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, somebody you feel like you can't trust, somebody who represses their emotions and needs to open up more. The Nine of Wands in reverse. So it's like they're being stubborn. You've been through a lot with this person. You might feel like they hold things back. The Nine of Cups in reverse. This person is not good at expressing their emotions, and they're not good at even taking care of themselves. This is a codependent type of energy. They may be emotionally draining to you. And they feel like they don't have what they want, or they don't get what they want. I don't know, Libra. I often pull up a complicated situation for you. I get they may play games like block you, but this card in reverse always says, they're talking about you, or they're spying on you, they're keeping an eye on you, they might be blaming you or have blamed you in the past. It's kind of a it's drama with this person. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse, they might not work, or they don't put in enough work. It's saying cut strings with this person, attachments, but it does say that, you want to be in a commitment with this person. This person's not that reliable. It's like the Eight of Swords in reverse. You're still trying to think positive about this, but I do feel like the Eight of Swords in reverse says cut the mental strings, don't stop letting this person drain you and play games with you. Eight of Wands in reverse. It's like you go from communicating to not communicating, and you're starting to lose drive for this person or passion for this person. Knowing your worth. I see commitment. The Empress in commitment. It's like for some of you, you will start something back up with this person because you have unconditional love for this person. There may be work here because this person is very codependent, and they could even have there's drama, addiction. But you're so in love with this person. Some of you may be a parent of their child. I see growth. I see you wanting growth. So there's a possibility of a new beginning with this person. For some of you with somebody new, there's a possibility, Libra, that you have a Taurus coming in for you. Somebody, maybe a divine feminine. You have a divine feminine possibly coming in for you. It doesn't matter male, female. But it's somebody that you'll find very attractive. Somebody, look at this, and the divine masculine. We've got a commitment. If some of you are patient enough, it seems like you might be, or you've been patient enough. You may be meeting somebody this week, an Aries, Taurus, maybe. Somebody who's a better match for you, or somebody who's a great match for you. Somebody you may end up having a child with, having a family with. Look at this Judgment card. Making a decision to follow your highest path. making the best decision for you. Also, it's a second chance here with your person coming around for the person on your mind. But I do see this is awesome commitment here for those of you who have nobody on your mind. There is potential here. Could be somebody you work with too. Some of you guys, your parents could be getting back together this week as well. All right, so let's go on to Scorpio. Guys, let me stretch my legs. I always do this with Scorpio, I know, because it's a good halfway mark. Let me stretch my legs real quick because we're going past 2 hours, and go to the restroom, and I will be right back. I promise you I'll be right back. Thank you. All right. Scorpios. Where's my fellow Scorpios? Bye, guys. Bye, Shristi. All right, Scorpio, 2/15/25. Scorpio. We're looking at your next 7 days or so. We're going to look at the overall energy, the good energy, and we're going to look at the challenge during the full moon, maybe for you, what you're focused on, what Spirit wants you to focus on, work, career, people around you, and then who's on your mind in love and who might be coming towards you in love. All right, Scorpio. House 10, your career. Woo! I'm always focused on my career. These reads are not about me. All right. So we see this is the positive part of this week. All right. House 10, career looking good. You're focused on career. We see the owl, wisdom, wise one, Scorpio. Okay. And we see your heart. So your heart's really in it. Your heart's really in it where it needs to be. Or maybe you'll feel your heart really being in it this week. Okay. And this could also just be a sign from Spirit saying, really put your heart into it. You know, just keep putting your heart. As long as you're putting your heart into your career, you can't go wrong. For this coming out as the good energy, it kind of feels like you're on your right path. You're right where you're supposed to be. All right. It also talks about discipline, being very disciplined and staying structured. And it talks about your life mission. So for many of you this week, there could be a moment of an epiphany. Look at your house 10 in your birth chart. You can get your birth chart down below. There's a link. Okay. Look at, try and see what's in it, what's in your birth chart, where you might be, what you're supposed to be. Mine's Gemini in my career, house 10, communications, right? And that's all I do is I don't shut the F up. All right. But we're talking about accomplishments this week. So some of you may experience a huge accomplishment this week in your career department, okay? In your career department. I've always been in sales. I've always been a cheerleader. I've always been some sort of coach. I've always been some sort of lead of, whether I was a lead artist, lead manager, lead something, lead therapist. The gift of gab. The gift of gabbing. All right. What challenge might you face, Scorpio? around the full moon in Pisces, which will be a lot kinder on you than the other ones. So we've got Taurus energy for you, Scorpio, your opposite, your opposing energy. And your challenge is going to be releasing control. That sounds like it's not a new one for Scorpio. Releasing control. So around the full moon, if your emotions start getting a little bit intense, or if you feel like maybe even work is getting a little bit frustrating at times, even though we've got a good energy around house 10, you may be overworking yourself. You might find yourself coming, during the full moon, there could be a couple struggles that you have, or you're just trying to control the situation too much. And we're seeing Spirit say, release control, because I'm trying to unfold things in a different way. Things are meant to unfold in another way than you think, than you expect. Part of following your life's path is also learning to trust how it unfolds for you and what opportunities are coming your way. Just keep going like the fool through the journey. All right. And so, as I said that, we've got Virgo energy, trust all will be well. So I'm getting some, earthy energy for you, Virgo and Taurus energy, so maybe those reads have something for you, Scorpio. But I'm also seeing, you could have Scorpio in your charts. Either the Virgo or Taurus in your chart as well. But I'm also seeing, that this is part of the whole career thing. Trust all will be well. Trust all with this control. Trust whatever you're trying to control. You need to know that it's moving the way it's supposed to. It's working itself out. Let's see. Let's look at tarot. All right, Scorpio. Let's look at the general first, then love. Okay. So there you are, 3 of Pentacles, working away, being a team player, right? So I do see a lot of you working, focusing. I do see a possibility of meeting or collaborating with somebody, extending help to somebody, or somebody extending help to you, or even at work. It just seems like everything's flowing nicely. You've got everybody on the same page. You're on the right page here. You're just tinkering away, doing the work, staying disciplined, okay? And the people that you might be dealing with, the 6 of Wands, they admire you, they see you, they praise you. You may even receive some sort of praise this week. You might see people find you, they admire you. All right, so you might find that people around you are attracted to your confidence, and they're very drawn to. It's almost like everything you do, you're very confident and you help others out. And I feel like the 6 of Wands is saying there's some sort of victory coming in for you this week, some sort of accomplishment that you will be getting some sort of reward for. So be aware of that. It could be something at work. It could be, you won something, or you get a raise, or somebody notices you. So another opportunity, another doorway opens for you. What does Spirit want you to focus on? We see the King of Swords. So that's King of Swords is overthinking. All right. Maybe think logically, maybe start planning more, maybe start understanding how smart, intellectual, and maybe understand how smart you are, really focusing on and analyzing. This is an analyzing energy too as well, but it's looking at your future, and it's reflecting as well too, really looking at everything from all different angles and seeing how far you've come. I feel like there's an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini at a distance from you that's coming towards you as well too. That could be somebody that's very interested in partnering up with with you. So you've got an air energy wanting to work with you or team up with you. Now, even in a love, this isn't the love portion, but the Three of Pentacles says working things out, shaking hands, making a deal with somebody. Some of you may be making deals. The King of Swords also, Spirit saying, be logical too as well with expenses, and really, and it's also releasing control too, and trusting. The King of Swords is all about justice. It's all about being able to trust and find peace, and things are going to work out. And so I see that the King of Swords is saying that just be confident and trust that everything's going to work out for you. No, again, there could be somebody here. When I see this King of Swords, I always think of somebody who might be a little bit at a distance, kind of observing the situation or observing you, trying to figure out, maybe thinking about communicating. That could be a card of communication. And we're in the general, so it can be anything. It could be somebody you work with. All right. So what else did I want? Money and finance. All right. Money and career. Your career is about to take off. Okay. Your career is about to take off. All right. Here we've got you sitting there in your comfort zone, making plans, daydreaming, thinking about adventures, think about going on an adventure. I see for some of you, there could be an opportunity, a creative opportunity coming in for you that is going to just take off. It's going to be a new path. It's going to be something exciting, something that's going to add a pep in your step, some sort of accomplishment this week. All right. The Two of Wands says it's time to make a decision. Don't let an opportunity pass you by that comes in. So this card says make contact. This card says answer the call. This card says answer the email. This card says take a look around at options for travel. Take a look at what's going on around you. Think outside the box a little bit. All right, but it's time to take action and make plans. Make a decision. There could be also, the Two of Wands says, making a plan with somebody else, somebody coming in to make a plan here. And there's a new creative endeavor coming in. There's a new opportunity for you. Somebody might have something creative they want you to do for them. They might ask you to do something creative, but I get this feeling of excitement. So you get some sort of communication coming in for you regarding money and work. So we see being very excited, and we see being able to plan more for the future here. So some sort of increase. Remember, you're putting in the work here, and the Three of Wands says your ships are coming in. Okay, things are paying off for you. You're starting to see your harvest grow. So we do see something awesome coming in for you. Look at the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It says, being your own boss. This could be somebody coming towards you as well. Somebody who is a little bit more well off than you, where you might be a little bit younger. This person could be it could be even a parent, a father figure, somebody who's offering you advice or an opportunity to grow, work with them. Maybe somebody that works in the same field as you, but is higher up. They might be coming in to help you out, help you plan for the future. So we see some stability. You could also be, whenever I see the King of Pentacles, guys, when we're talking about money and career, it can be other people's. Your successes could also be coming through other people's successes in career and money. And there's nothing wrong with that. But we do see possibly a partnership, more stability coming in for you, and possibly an upgrade. So if you're trying to get management position, you might be getting management position, and opportunities opening up for you. Let's look at love, Scorpio. So you got a real big week with career this week. I like it. Come back and revisit this. And I see two prominent people around you, Scorpio, this week. An earthy energy, and I see an air energy. And they're in their masculine energy. So it could be male, female, it doesn't matter, But in action energy, thinking about doing things and moving forward. So love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. Hi, Sierra. Love for Scorpio. We have a gift coming in, a gift of love. We have receiving a gift from somebody who loves you. It's probably my mom. We have somebody putting forth the effort. And we have respect. Every awesome relationship starts with trust and respect. So we see something really good happening here. Open up. Open up to this person, Scorpio. You can open up to this person. So I love this. I love this. There will be effort made this week to come towards you. Somebody opening up towards you, or you open. It's saying for some of you singles, open up to this person. There's mutual respect here and admiration. And it could be that, 6 of Wands there, you may be getting somebody's attention at work, and they respect you. All right, let's see. The person on your mind. And they want to get with you. That word kills me, especially when we're going into Mercury retrograde. I can say that word once in a while. Reciprocity. Lovers. Lovers. That's my favorite card. You guys know this. Gemini energy. So we do see a possibility of reconciling with somebody, a gift coming in, somebody putting forth the effort. Okay. And it's a deep bond, a physical. There could be some intimacy coming in for you this week. All right, we got the Justice card here at the bottom of the deck. Could be a Libra energy, somebody making contact. Okay. Somebody making contact to you. Somebody putting forth the effort. They, this person, you deserve this person's respect, and this person's coming towards you. Let them make the effort. Let's see a little bit more about this lover. That's also a choice card. It can be. Eight of Swords. Okay, so this person's got a little bit of anxiety or fear. And the Nine of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. All right, they may have been procrastinating. That was in reverse. They may have been procrastinating in the past. It could have been because the Nine of Pentacles, money, working, or, you may be more independent than them. And so they have negative, they have insecurities, fears. Maybe they're not good enough, or they can't give as much. This person may be doing a lot better. And in the past, they may have been holding back. They may have been working a lot harder now. They may be a lot more self-sufficient. But they may be they may be thinking about, some of the last things that were said, or some negativity, or they might be having negative thoughts about, how you would, do you respect them? Or will you respect them? This person may be out of work. They may have been very independent, or may have been doing very well, but now they're down on their luck, or their work isn't doing as well, or they, things have just, will you respect this person? And it could be just simply, their health's off. All right, but let's see what their actions are. We get the Page of Pentacles. So we see them making a sincere offer or effort towards you, communicating with you, opening up, and maybe even apology. This is very sincere. It seems as though this person might be starting to get back on their feet a little bit. They're opening up. So my Page of Pentacles is kind of timid, kind of, shy or reserved. They have more to give, but they're not showing everything up front. So this is just them putting one foot in. So you may see this week somebody that you've been waiting on, who has been it's been halted. Somebody you're deeply in love with, coming back to reconcile in hopes that you'll, see their effort. They might even actually give you a physical gift, and they're going to try and open up a little bit more to you. Okay, let's look at possibility of new coming in for Scorpio. What's the wrath of Uranus? I'm such a kid. Uranus. What's the wrath? What are you feeling, Sierra? Let me know. I'll let you know if I'm feeling it. All right. Let's see. Scorpio. I couldn't help it, Jay. Tub. All right, the World card. The Nine of Swords. It was in reverse. I'm taking these ones up right because we're looking at new. The Ace of Swords. Ooh, the universe is bringing in an opportunity for you, so pay attention. This is the next chapter. So we're talking about completely the next chapter. Somebody might be stressing out. Somebody could be getting over something that's gone on in their life, which is why it's been taking a while. Why this Nine of Swords here? The Queen of Wands. Yeah, this person could have been going through some stress or ending something. And this could be with work too. But with the Queen of Wands, they could have been going through some sort of separation or an ending a chapter in their life. We've got the Ace of Swords talking about signing documents. So this person could be going through a divorce or has already gone through or just finalized or finished a chapter of their life. And the universe is giving you signs, Scorpio. So open up. You may receive some unexpected gift. This person putting forth some sort of effort, trying to plant some seeds and coming towards you. This is communication, and this is my weekly card within a week. We have the Wheel of Fortune, so take a chance here. This person is taking a chance. They're putting in the effort. Could be a Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, fixed energy, but it's positive movement forward. And we see with the Wheel and the World card, there could be a lot of adventures and travel with you guys. They could be at a distance moving towards you guys, or you're moving towards them. Okay. But we do see destined to meet one another no matter what. So on your travels this week, you will be destined to meet somebody, whether intentionally or unintentionally. So we see a door opening, an opportunity coming in this week. Now, is that going to be when you guys go on a date? Who knows? But you may run into this person, meet this person, and universe is trying to bring you clarity, trying to give you signs. So watch the signs, the unique signs that are coming in. I feel like universe isn't trying to be shy about the signs. So pay attention to the signs. Don't ignore them. You're being brought towards somebody new, somebody you're destined to meet. And if you're destined to meet them, you're going to meet them regardless. Could be a Leo energy. We've got the Sun card. We see a lot of love between the two of you. So this is somebody that you can start the next chapter with. It's somebody who you'll bring happiness to one another. It's being very satisfied energy, feeling joyful and feeling uplifted and happy. So it's not going to be a struggle with this person. All right, Scorpio, come back and let me know. Sagittarius, you're welcome. Buttery pretzels sound amazing right now. Yes. Sagittarius is going to have a great week. All right, Sag, 237:17. Sagittarius, let's look at this awesome week for you. We're going to get first the good energy coming through for the week. We're going to look at the challenges you might face during the full moon in Pisces and the retrograde. So that's starting up. And we're going to look at love as well, the person on your mind, any new love coming in. But I'm going to do general portion first. You, what you're focused on, what spirit wants you to focus on, money and career. the people around you too. All right. So we've got Capricorn energy, Sagittarius. So a lot of work energy. Who else had this? I think Cancer had this energy. I think, but it's like keep trucking along, just stay disciplined, one step after the next, keep moving forward. The Capricorn energy is always gaining. You're gaining knowledge, you're gaining, you might go through some struggles, but you're learning as you go, and you're achieving. Okay, so it's energy of ambition. So you might even see more steps coming in that you have to take this week. You might finally see things moving for you this week, Sagittarius. So you know what I mean, it's a very good energy. But I do get the Capricorn energy, which is more about business mindset, being practical, focusing on your responsibilities, and getting shit done is the bottom line. Could be a Capricorn in your life too as well, in this reading. So you could have Capricorn in your chart. You could be a Saggy Capricorn cusper. Let's see the possibility of what challenges might be coming up during the full moon. Scorpio energy, breathe through the tension. So you may find during the full moon that things get a little tense, okay? With people in your life, with traffic, with communication, especially your emotions, other people's emotions. You might be fine doing your work. You might get frustrated with people at work, people not being responsible and not doing their responsibilities, not taking the steps that they're supposed to be taking. I am seeing that this will pass. So just breathe through the tension. You might get more frustrated than you need to. So this is just a heads up that you could, blow a fuse, at work. You're very ambitious. You're very structured, and I don't think you are gonna like it this week if people feel like, I feel the word loose, like maybe there's not a boss around, and so people are acting, childish or not getting shit done. You're picking up the slack, or you're an owner and you just feel like people aren't doing their job, or they're calling in, or you work and your people they're canceling on you, or work slow, and but you just breathe through the tension. It might get to you just those couple of days there during that full moon. And let's see. So you got strong Capricorn and Scorpio energy showing up for you. So it's a lot of change, but it's transformation, it's growth. And it's things that once you learn these lessons, you grow from them. You don't have to go back. It's like that's that Saturn energy. And you got Scorpio energy, which is intense energy. So if you're being super strict and super disciplined and other people aren't, you might start throwing shit with that Scorpio energy. I don't throw shit. I've thrown shit. I run through walls. I get so pissed off. I run through walls. Doors. I take a doorway off when I get pissed off like that. Well, in the past. All right. So let's look at tarot for you. I'm a Scorpio. That's why I said that, Sagittarius. All right. So here you are, the Hermit card. All right. So you work better alone, maybe. You do better alone. You like to be alone. You're standoffish. You might be withdrawn. You feel alone. You feel like nobody's on the same page as you, maybe. You're focused. You're introverted in this week's energy. You're focused and you're disciplined. And some of you may be single and just have no time for irresponsibility. You're so focused on career, maybe that you have no time for games. Okay? And you've gotten used to this energy. I also do feel like Spirit's saying the light's starting to shine on a new path for you. So it's like if you need to back off a little bit and find yourself alone this week during the full moon, please do so. Just back off a little bit and separate yourself from the rest of the players. Give yourself some space and withdraw, okay? I do feel like, though, you are entering another chapter here. Like, you're a light's starting to shine. If some of you are getting too tense at work or you're starting to get really frustrated, this could mean that it's time for you to walk down another path. This could also be what I'm tapping into. You've been somewhere too long. This journey's over for you. You're getting too frustrated with where you're at, with the people you're around. That Spirit's, it's time to focus, redirect, reflect, and, take a look at how far you've come. Take a look at all the experiences you've had, the journey you've had. Are you living to your highest potential? Is there something you're being called more spiritually to do? Are you following your divine purpose? So you may find that you get that kind of energy during the full moon and start really reflecting and focusing on the next chapter, where it is you want to go. So I get the death and rebirth. As I said, that transformation, Scorpio energy. So when it's saying breathe through the tension, this could be what's happening with you energetically. You're going through the metamorphosis. You're going through the mushiness, the cocoonness, inside. And you're about ready to come out and break free and start fresh. Resurrect, rise from the ashes, or you're being called to, and some of you might be holding yourself back. This is 2 major arcana, which is why I'm getting so deep with you, because this is major transformation. This is universal energy, bigger secrets from the universe that are starting to unfold for you. Your path, your next journey, your next chapter. And the tension could be that you're resisting it, you're fighting it too much. Right? The people around you, the Chariot card. They look at that, the third one, Cancerian energies. The people around you really care about you. They see you very successful. I also get this energy of also they see that you should move on. They might see you moving on. They might think that you should there's an opportunity that you should be taken. Maybe some of you know this already. Maybe they think you're made for better things and you're not using all your potential. People around you see you as very victorious. They might not be able to live up to your standards. Maybe that's why you find them petty, because you're not on the right tier. There's nothing wrong with this tier, but they see you as being more successful or going to the next rank or going or moving on. They might even see you traveling or needing to travel somewhere or go somewhere. All right. So what does Spirit really want you to focus on? We see the 3 of Cups, your happiness and joy. Celebrating how far you've come. This could also be if you are alone or you have been withdrawn. Spirit saying focus on, maybe dating or going out there with some friends and collaborating, having some good times. Maybe trying to bring some friends, meet some friends or bring some friends into the equation. But I look at this more as celebration for how far you've come. You've got really awesome energy, Sagittarius, here. You've got Virgo, Scorpio, Cancer, and Capricorn in your energy. And I see it's a celebration possibly. This week, there could be a moment of celebration for some of you too. And this could also be a moment of a date, like maybe getting invited somewhere. Some of you might be traveling this week, going out. Somebody want you to go out on a drive somewhere, trip somewhere, just a surprise trip, hanging out with some friends. And some of you might go on a date. You might meet somebody long distance and you could be just chatting with them. It makes you very happy. Okay. But that's more about celebrating your happiness, focusing on what makes you happy right now. All right. So your career and money, we have your money, your career, money is stuck right here. You got the Wheel of Fortune, like you feel like things aren't moving, right? But career, the Emperor, like take charge. You're a boss. You got the Emperor energy. It's time to take inspired action. It's time to start planning for your future and thinking about your next step. This is like you really taking charge and being your own boss. All right. Money might feel like it's stuck. You may have reached the top of your pay rate, your pay bracket. All right. And you might not be able to make any more. You're making as much as you can. You've maxed out. And so you've got 5 major arcana in your reading. It's time for you to take a risk, make change in your life is what I'm hearing. And this week you may be feeling the tension of that during the full moon. That could be what's coming up for you. Let's look at love for you. Again, any one of those signs that I just called out are very prominent in this reading, so they could be very prominent in your love life. Love for Sagittarius. Love for Sagittarius. Overall energy for love for Sagittarius. I see communication coming in for you, or a lot of communication in love this week. Okay. We see passion, right? Some of you guys really being intimate this week. Doesn't have to always be sexual, but it does see, you may be talking, you may be flirting more, you may be just really excited to be around each other this week. Communication is going to be very, very flirty and passionate with intention and fun. I see fun for some of you. So again, for some of you who are single, okay? Getting out there and having some fun this week, going out with some friends. You may find that you're communicating with somebody who you find very attractive. You might see that there's some sort of sparking up for some of you singles. All right. And I do see some flirting going on for those of you with somebody on your mind as well. The Freedom card. Set yourself free from your cage, your hermit energy. Open up a little bit and go out and explore. Some of you could be let something or someone go, but I was picking up the other energy more so. Let's look at the person on your mind. I had a motorcycle. I rode a motorcycle for about a year, and then I was like, it was probably just who I was around, where I was at. But if I was out in Nevada somewhere, or maybe out in those western or areas, I would probably get a smaller bike than I had and drive and ride again. The person on your mind, Sagittarius. The Indian Scouts are nice. We got the Ace of Wands. We got the Star card. Look at this passionate communication coming into alignment with somebody that you've been thinking about. This is my instant manifestation card, especially with the Ace of Wands. So it's somebody you're thinking about, and maybe you are just, when I see these two cards together, it's like some of you could have even had a thought about somebody. And, you just like, nah, and you walk away from that thought. Next thing you know, boop, communication coming in. Somebody who's like burning up in your mind, though, Saggy. Somebody you're very passionate about. Maybe you thought somebody was hot and you started something, and maybe now you're coming into alignment. But we see it could be an Aquarius or a fire sign. So strong communication from this person. Knight of Wands here, Aries, Leo, Sag. You might even have, look at this passion. Some of you may be going on a date this week, receiving some sort of message, somebody flirting with you and wanting to go somewhere is what I'm getting. Somebody could be coming out of no contact. This could be somebody you haven't, who's been taking space for a while. I'm not going to get all into feelings and shit like that. Those are my Wednesday reads, or maybe even tomorrow I'll do the reads. But I am seeing here that it's somebody coming out of no contact, or somebody coming out to communicate with you. Okay, it could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Strong fire and passion in this reading. Let me see if there's anybody new that you might be meeting. And again, it's the same. That read would have resonated for new too. Let's see a possibility of new love coming in this week for my Sagittarius. I want to take another course. I took the first course. I want to take a second course. So something is blooming here. Knight of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio coming towards you, Sagittarius. These seeds have been planted a while ago. Somebody's been thinking about you for a while. You may have met this person in the past. Seeds have been planted. That's all it's saying here. And something's about to sprout up this week. Many of you, again, this is a lot of fun coming in. Mr. Romantic, Mrs. Romantic, Three of Pentacles. It could be somebody you're working with. But I do see it's somebody that's willing to put down the groundwork, put in the effort, okay? And this could possibly go somewhere. Ace of Cups. I'm seeing brand new love for some of you. Take it, believe it, stamp it. Done. Don't argue with me. All right. You've got something you've been waiting for a while, or it's been working in the works for a while. They're about to come out and play. All right, Sag. Great reading, Sag, today. Capricorn. Where's my Capricorns? Capricorn, 25505. Capricorn. All right, Caps. We're looking at this week. We're going to look at the good energy first for the week, and then the challenges you might be facing over the full moon in Pisces and the retrograde. That's starting up. I'm going to do the general portion, then love. The love will be who's on your mind and who might be coming in new. All right. Hello, Austin. Did you have fun last night, or did you not go out? Capricorn, house 3. So this is about communication this week. So communication, learning something. You could, and this is also the card of childhood relationships. So there could be issues coming up that, I just saw sitting around the table and everybody bitching about childhood problems. Your family members. You could have problems with, some of you could be dealing with problems with your siblings this week. I have a stellium in house 3 in my natal chart. Ain't that a bitch, right? Childhood relations. So some of that could be coming up this week. It could be as a memory though, because this is in a good energy. So you may be hanging out with family or friends and just, reminiscing. And the house 3 to me also talks about short trips, local trips, going out and doing fun stuff this week. So maybe exploring, maybe some of you are going back home and exploring old places that you used to go to. Okay. That could be a possibility. Maybe some of you thinking about that, traveling and doing some reminiscing. Let's see the challenges you might be. Awesome concept. All right. I saw Jack Johnson 2 weeks ago. That was one of the most amazing concerts ever. Ziggy Marley opened up for Jack Johnson, and that was a surprise. I didn't even know he was going to be there. Challenge for Capricorn during the full moon. Speak your world into being. Communication, Gemini energy. So although I feel like communication is going to be a really good thing for you this week, there's going to be a lot of open communication, a lot of chitty chat, a lot of getting along, a lot of reminiscing, maybe even talking to people you haven't talked to in a while. I feel like manifesting something into your world during the full moon is all about things manifesting. And it's like you have a challenge with that. Like you might be fighting it or not believing. And so this is speak your world into being and believe in it and trust that it's going to work out. So what is it that you really want is what that card tells me. You might be struggling with communication about what it is you truly want to manifest around the full moon. Okay. Like know exactly what you want and get it. Always a Gemini in the mix. There is. Well, there's two of you. There's a lot to go around. All right. So strong communication this week. Positive, and there's a little bit of a negative. So that could be the negative. Also could be your self-talk. Listen to what you're saying to yourself as well. Okay. And spells words are spells. So what you're saying is manifested. So if you're saying something's not going to happen, it's not going to happen. So we have you, the star card in reverse. I was going to flip it up as a habit, but it's in reverse. Aquarius energy. So you're not trusting in the universe. You're not trusting in something manifesting for you. You're not in alignment with your beliefs. Okay. We have the Emperor card in reverse. All right. It's like a lot of drama in your life. You might be focused on some drama that's going on in your life, and you might be being pulled into it. The Emperor card can be saying also like you've got to get your ducks in a row. You've got to organize things this week, and there could be some drama. You could be focused on some drama with your father. That's also, or you are a father and you're feeling kind of out of control, or you might be over controlling a situation. All right. I do see that. That's your focus as well. And maybe you just feel like, nothing's in order. Nothing is in balance for you. And this is a card of maybe delegating some tasks out this week too, if you're trying to focus on doing everything yourself. So communicating. And there might be somebody in your life, an Aries or an Aquarius or Gemini, that you need to make peace with. And that could be coming in this week. It might be time to make peace with somebody. The people around you as well, the Five of Pentacles. So the people around you, you have some, this isn't for all of you. I feel like I'm getting a kind of a more personal read. I feel like Capricorn, some of you guys are dealing with people that are in a victim mindset. They feel like they're always struggling. They always need something. They're always maybe coming to you or relying to you because you are focused like the Emperor. You're showing up as even being the Emperor. So you may be a business person, businessman, woman. You have your shit together, but maybe you've become so controlling and kind of out of alignment because you're tired of people coming to you all the time and wanting stuff from you, they're insecure. There's people around you that are very insecure. And they don't take the initiative. They don't walk through the doorway to make their life better. And I feel like you've been trying to, but you are maybe getting caught up in some of this drama, or you're being held back. These could be childhood friends. These could be your family. This could be people that just hold on to the past. And this is about, you're more rational, you're more practical, you're more of a go-getter. And so you might have to step out the box this week and kind of release some of these people a little bit that might be holding you back or making you feel bad because you're doing better than them. I don't know if that's the case. So work and career, you've got the Two of Swords in reverse and the Six of Swords. You've pretty much decided, you pretty much have decided that you're going to be successful no matter what it takes. You may have some sort of accomplishment come in for you this week regarding work. So keep an eye. You might be getting a lot of attention from other people. And that's what I'm saying. People might look up to you, but they might be they might be a little jealous. They might, because they're insecure. And they don't know their worth. They're not putting forth the effort. And here you are, like, you know your worth and you know that you have potential. So this week there could be a promotion of some sort. You might get acknowledged at work. You might be getting some sort of appraisal, and people might be, and somebody in your life might be making you feel like they're struggling. Can you help them out, or making you feel bad? And it's like you hold back, or I just feel like it's time to maybe shift your perspective a little bit with these people, or maybe move away, maybe just short distance away from these people so that you can create this world that you're desiring to create. Look at the Ace of Swords. There's an important there's something important coming to you, communication, whether it's a paper, whether it's an application, whether it's an invitation, whether it's a legal document, whether it's signs, communication from spirit leading you on the right path, trying to show you which direction to go. But your vision will be very, very, your intuition and your perception and your clarity is on point, that I'm pretty sure you'll see these signs when they come in this week. So there's some sort of communication or opportunity. Pay attention to your text, emails, pay attention to what people are saying, pay attention to the communication that universe is bringing to you, because it may be an opportunity. You might be getting somebody's attention. It could be a great achievement this week, public attention that gets you out there and really gets you going. And then you'll know what the next move is to make. Okay, so let's look at love for Capricorn. That makes sense to you? I hope that made sense to you guys. I feel like I just went like, I don't know. Sometimes I just go and it just goes, and it's like, all right, love for Capricorn this week. Let's get the overall energy. Thank you, J-Dub. I just felt like I was going in like this portal or something. I was just going and going and going and going. And love for, could be strong Gemini energy, because you do have house Gemini, house 3, and you have a Gemini card. All right. Support, right? Meeting somebody who actually supports you, supports your decisions. All right. Cutting strings, guys, in love. Cutting attachments to somebody. Doesn't mean you have to let them go. It's just the attachments. I see sex for some of you. Look at my grin, my shit-eating grin every time I get that. All right, and I see a commitment coming in for some of you. So let go or detach from the outcome with the strings card is what I'm getting. You could end up meeting somebody, end up in a commitment, but I also feel like you could end up meeting somebody where it's just sex, no strings attached. Right? That's, clear as day. All right. And that they don't want commitment. So it could go either way. You might be cutting strings from somebody that is like that. Okay. So you're looking for commitment, you may need to cut ties with either a person or people that are only ever in it for sex. You want a more supportive, trusting, reliable connection. So let's see the person. Frankie with friends. I think you said Frankie with benefits. All right. That's what I thought it said. I was like, what are you saying? Oh my God, guys. Communication this week is back and forth, intense, passion. Some of you, if you're looking to date, I'm seeing like if you go online, maybe don't go on Tinder because we see the no strings and sex. So, but if that's what you want, go on Tinder. There's always there's always one needle in a haystack. You might find your one there. But I do see a lot of passion, communication if you're open to receive it. And again, just communications all over your read this week. And there's a possibility for some of you, some of you might be actually communicating, deepening a relationship, and it might be turning into a commitment. Okay. So let's see the person on your mind. We see the Knight of Cups, Six of Swords. The Knight of Cups was in reverse, guys. And we see the Strength card. I see some of you being strong enough to move on from a player. What other word can I use besides player? Friends with benefits, or somebody who is not in it for the right reasons. Okay, they're just in it for, well, it's not the right reasons, it's in it for the reasons they said they wanted to be in it for. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I see you possibly maybe moving on from this person, having the strength and the courage to just move on. I feel like you have become very attached to this person because you really caught feelings for this person and you really wanted to be in a commitment. Could have been a Leo. But I do feel like, it's time. I think for some of you, you're cutting ties. Okay? And the thing about just non-committal is that doesn't, it can be definitely non-committal type of person, but this person's obviously committed to sex. They'll commit as long as it's just sex and they can leave. They don't want to commit to being monogamous in a relationship. They just want to come and go when they please. All right. So the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like it's just not going the way you want it to. It's not going anywhere soon. All right, so this might not be for everybody. Don't take it if it doesn't resonate. You can always manifest your own desires, your own world. You don't have to pay attention to the outcome, but it does show you being, building the confidence and the strength to just pull back and walk away with the Six of Swords. For those, you're going to hear from this person, and it's probably for sex this week. So let's look at possibility of a commitment coming in, or a potential commitment coming in for Capricorn. So we've got a Scorpio, maybe. Look at this. We got a transformative relationship possibly coming in for you, something beginning. I know some of you are going, that could be a rebirth too of a past person. I'm looking at new love. Here. So there is somebody possibly traveling towards you, coming towards you. Expect some big change coming in. You do have love, guys. There is a possibility, showing up here. All right, the Eight of Pentacles and the High Priestess. All right, so this person is in it for commitment. The Eight of Pentacles. This is somebody who knows their worth, who works real hard, and is definitely a more spiritual person. All right, being the High Priestess in the Death and Rebirth. But I do feel like you may meet this person this week. You may work with this person, but you may not know that this person is into you. Okay, you may feel like you're communicating more with this person this week. Maybe they start to flirt a little more, all right, but they still might be holding back some secrets a little bit about how they truly feel. But it does feel like the start of something that could end up in a commitment for you. And again, we have the Page of Wands, so we see a little bit of flirtiness. So there will be some sort of excitement or flirtiness in this conversation or this communication that you're receiving this week, okay? Possibility of going somewhere too and saying, what the heck, let's just go have fun. All right, Aquarius next. All right, Cappy. That was kind of a unique one for Cappy, huh? Or did that sound about right? All right. We have Aquarius at 3/13/43. The water bearers. Okay. Check your rising always or your moon. Aquarius, this is your week this week. We're going to look at the good energy this week coming in, and we're going to look at maybe some challenges during the full moon in Pisces. We're going to do general first, and then we'll do love spread, the person on your mind, and possibly new love coming in, okay? So we have the Sun card as the overall energy. This week is all about you expressing yourself. I got an energy of feeling happy and feeling like you have more energy and feeling like something's coming to life maybe. Maybe things are seeming brighter, more optimistic this week. You're in a really good energy. It could always say, this could be a week maybe to kind of look at that and maybe tap into that energy, be more optimistic. It's about, you might be receiving some sort of truth this week, finding out some truth that makes you very, very happy. Okay. You will be satisfied about something. Happy little clouds and pentacles. You will be happy about something this week. Very satisfied. Delaware Tom. I try to connect to as many people as I can. I know what people are in all different stages of their life. It's hard sometimes, when we're channeling. I try to stay super general, and I do realize that everybody's in different stages of their life, and some people are not going to resonate with career readings and things like that. All right, so your challenge this week might be attending to details. You might lose a little focus during the full moon. All right, I'm not getting a heavy energy for you, Aquarius. I'm getting a good week. I'm getting you in good spirits this week, but I kind of look at that like maybe you might let some things slide, maybe some chores that need to be done, maybe some things that you need to do, but you're kind of slacking, procrastinating on, but somewhere in your soul, that you can get it later. So you might find it hard to stay on focus, Virgo energy, during the full moon. So what? You look like you're going to be pretty happy regardless. You got the sun energy. So let's see what tarot has. I'm supposed to be unpacking my house. I'm supposed to be cleaning my room, organizing and setting up a new stage for my monthly individual signs. I haven't done it yet. I keep telling you guys. You got to love me for who I am. All right, you've got some good news coming in, and you've got the Page of Pentacles. Looking something making you super excited. Like I said, there's going to be a little extra pep in your step this week. You're manifesting something good. This could be a new job too. This could be an opportunity for you to learn something new that is going to make you so excited. All right. So you've got this really playful, childish, curious kind of energy. I also feel like there could be somebody studying you, somebody who's trying to understand you, who's coming towards you, maybe with a sincere kind of message. You're getting some sort of truth here, but we see that you're happy. So I'm tapping into, some of you might be focused more on love this week than you are focused on your responsibilities, okay? Or you're just focused on fun. It could be a friend coming in and you're just more focused on fun and love, and screw the pentacles, okay? I do see you having a good week. Good news. A lot of communication too with you as well. And we're seeing earth, fire. We're seeing Virgo and Leo energy especially. Okay, so, and we got the Fool card here. Aquarius, I always look at this card as you, even though it's Aries. I just feel like you're the card of freedom. You're the card of spontaneity. You're the card of just wanting to kind of just jump in into the unknown and see where it takes me. And this is you this week, embodying some sort of energy of, I'm carefree, I'm feeling good. Finally, I don't give a shit. I'm enjoying. Maybe you're going to go jump in the pool, lake, go somewhere fun, spontaneous here. But I just see you enjoying yourself. Awesome energy. The Fool, an Aries energy too with this. So you could have an Aries coming towards you, flirting with you too. Even though we're only in the general portion, I just feel like you guys are really all about love and fun this week. We've got the people around you, the Five of Cups in reverse. So there is possibly somebody coming in to reconcile with you. Somebody coming out of the darkness to say, I'm sorry. Okay. Somebody you've been in separation with. This is people also, the way they view you too is seeming like you're a lot happier this week. So again, there's some sort of gift of something coming in this week that makes you so happy that people are noticing it. Okay. Your career and money, you got the Three of Wands and you got the Page of Swords. So again, we see that there's you have 3 pages. Expect some sort of news or clarity or some sort of email. Somebody's keeping an eye on your work. Somebody might even be researching you, or you need to research somebody. Or something. Do some research this week. This could be what you're not paying attention to, but there's an opportunity coming in for you, and you may be receiving some news about your career. And we see money and career, we see the Three of Wands. So, it could be a short trip, a job that's asking you to travel. You might be going somewhere. You might be receiving some sort of news that you need to go somewhere, and you may be earning more money if you choose to. But your ships are coming in. So for money, you might be working really hard and you might not see it coming in yet. But we see this is just past the horizon. It's coming in for you. You're reaching a milestone where it comes. And this is a good news of money too. So the Page of Pentacles could even be talking about, maybe even a little bit further out than a week, receiving some sort of news or paper that you have to sign, maybe getting a review, and realizing that you're growing, you're moving forward. Somebody's happy with your choices at work, and they want you to move up a position. Okay, so things are looking good for you in the general portion. Let's tap a little bit more into love. We see love's looking pretty good for a lot of you. A lot of chance for flirting this week and communication, messages. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Well, let's look at the general love. The love energy this week, and then we'll look at the person on your mind, and we'll look at the new person if there's somebody new coming in. One-eyed Willie. Oh my God, Jojo. I'm not repeating that. All right, love energy. Open up. Somebody's about to open up to you. A door's opening up. Open up, to be ready to receive. So there's a big energy here of, this opportunity, this doorway, these messages, the doorway opening up for you. We see there's some confusion here. There could be somebody that you are dealing with some confusion over, but we see with communication here, and somebody could be opening up and resolving that this week too. And we see a mystery. So we've got a mystery person coming around you. So there's been somebody in the past that rejected you, and now there's some confusion this week. So somebody who's rejected you could be coming back in this week, opening up to you, and it's going to make you super confused, but I think that you're going to be super stoked. Okay? Like, what the hell? You totally rejected me in the past. I was on fire for you. You let me down, and what, now you're coming back in as the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like this person's being sincere. They're willing to open up a little bit and give things a shot. Maybe they're trusting more. But they definitely confuse the shit out of you. Let's take a look at this person, their intention, and so forth. Thank you guys for hanging out with me so long. I've been on here forever. My Sundays can get long because they're the weekly reads for everybody rather than me doing them individually. All right, so we got, there it is, wish fulfillment coming in, 9 of Cups. So it could be somebody that acted selfish in the past, somebody who overindulges, somebody only thinks about themselves sometimes, and this person now is in their feelings a little bit, and they're coming towards you, or maybe they were in a commitment in the past. I don't want to get too much into those details. I do that on during the week, but this is somebody who's definitely free and ready for a relationship, or ready to come in, and it's a blessing. We got the 8 of Cups in reverse. Somebody coming back around who's been ignoring you. All right, the Tower moment. This person does have a fear of change. That's my fear, and it's not so much. That's the person resisting change. So this person resists change. They're not quick to open up. They're not quick to commit. But the 4 of Cups here in reverse is saying this person feels like they could miss this opportunity with you, and they definitely want to come back around and give it another shot. So do know, though, that the Tower moment is still coming up. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person, it's reconciling. They may have broke your heart here, like you really liked them, but they're coming back to reconcile. It's just that it's going to move slow. That's where I was going to go with the Tower in reverse. It could be an Aries, but it's going to move slow because this person is just, I don't want to keep saying fear of commitment. It's just that things are changing too quick. Oh no, I'm kind of like that. It's like I need things to move at a certain pace, either fast or as slow as I want them to. All right, that's what oh, wait a minute. We've got new person coming in. We got somebody opening up to you, possible new person for Aquarius. Let's see. So we do see a possibility of flirting with somebody new. It's a mystery person. You have no idea who this person is. So let's see who this mystery person is for. Let's see the mystery person for Aquarius. This mystery person, a door opening. King of Pentacles. Look at that. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be your boss. Could be somebody who's a parent already. Okay, family man, woman, doesn't matter. Gender doesn't matter. But we do see somebody who's stable, and we got the Hierophant. So we're seeing somebody who's definitely looking for commitment, a deeper level of commitment. You know, Spirit's bringing this to you. Spirit's guiding this to you. It could be somebody it could be a teacher, somebody who you could be your professor. Right? We got the Knight of Pentacles. All right. It's been work in progress. This person's been working towards you. They may have been working a while here towards you to open up. So know that when this person does open up, it's taken them a minute. They're a hard worker. They're very cautious. They're very detail oriented, very earthy energy. Could be strong Taurus with the Hierophant too. But this is somebody who's very grounded and somebody who you can trust, and they want a commitment. They're looking for a soul connection. They're looking for somebody who they can trust and build a life with. They may be starting fresh. They could be older than you, starting fresh. But, we did see the Page of Pentacles. They could have a child, or they could, they could just be an old soul. All right. Pisces. Baby sharks. I'm taking that from Archer. Baby narwhals. We made it to Pisces. 4:44 on the clock. No, 43. It'll be 4:44 in a second. All right. 3:28:30 on Pisces. I like Carabas too. All right, Pisces, we're looking at your week. We're looking at the good energy for the week, and we're looking at possible challenges during your full moon in Pisces. Okay, we're looking at the general portion first, then I'm going to look at the love portion, the person on your mind, and possibly new love coming in for you. All right, so what is the energy for you this week? We've got a Taurus energy. We have trust, patience, and sensuality. So it's like the Empress energy for you this week. This is a great way to wrap this live up. You're reaping your rewards, some sort of growth, feeling good, taking care of yourself this week. Self-love, just feeling abundant. Some of you may be finding out about pregnancy, or somebody in your family's pregnant in addition to the family. You could have a Taurus around you, somebody who loves you unconditionally. You've got a lot of unconditional love around you. All right. So we do see your patience may be paying off. Your trust in a situation may be paying off. Things that you've been waiting on, maybe something manifesting for you, because the Empress says, it's a birth. It's reaping your rewards, abundance. So it's a great energy to have a week full of abundance. Some of your manifestations coming in. So let's see what the full moon, what challenges might be around the full moon, if any. Here we go. We have see the bigger picture. So something might come up around the full moon energy. And remember, I've been tended that the Pisces full moon is it's not going to be as intense as other full moons. I think I read that somewhere too, and I stuck to it. I stayed on that, I was like, we are not going to go through a horrible full moon. All right. We're going to see the good things come out of the full moon too. We got to start focusing on some of that stuff. But the full moon in Sagittarius, there could be a Sagittarius in your life that you're connected to, and it's asking you to see the bigger picture. Something else in your life, though, might come up. You might feel like you're stuck, or maybe you had your eye on something and it didn't show up for you, or you had your thoughts were set on something and it didn't pull through, it didn't work out. Okay, Spirit's saying it's not working out for a reason. Rejection is redirection. A closed door, another one opens. Okay, it doesn't have to be just love, it could be any area of your life, but it's just saying see the bigger picture. You're being redirected. Your GPS is rerouting. All right, so let's look at the tarot. Astrology with Heather. I'll have to look. I don't know who that is, but I read it somewhere and I held on to it. It's supposed to be a lot kinder to us, more, softer, more dreamy, think of positive things, because the full moon is all about manifesting. Things come to light. So we're always thinking of like inner darkness and old securities and root stuff, but we're not thinking, we forget to think about the things that we manifested or set into play on the new moon is supposed to come to light on the full moon. All right. So here you are, the star card, the star of your show, instant manifesting. What you think about, what you believe, manifests. You're wishing upon the same star as somebody else, okay? What you desire desires you. That's what this card says. And it could be an Aquarius energy. But this is, you're about to receive some sort of wish granted, a wish come true for you. This is also a card of healing, Pisces. So you're doing a lot of healing. You have been doing a lot of healing. Maybe this week is about you just kind of embracing self-love, the work you've done on yourself. Doing some self-care and just taking a look at how much you've grown on your journey, because that's a strong healing energy here. We got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So what you're focused on here, you've been focusing a lot on letting go, surrendering, and trusting. And it's paying off for you. What you've decided, I think some of you are starting to understand what that means to let go. Doesn't mean give up. It doesn't mean you have to stop thinking you can't have your desire. It's letting go and detaching from the outcome, from the expectations. It's taking your thoughts, and you don't have to laser focus on things, on your person. Your higher self, the universe already knows what you want. The more you focus on it, the more attention you give it, you're saying you don't have it. And it feels like this energy of you understanding this week, being able to let go a lot more and trust. Could be financial, right? It is Pentacles. It could be about your health too. It's like it could be part of your journey. You're just actually understanding detachment, and you're seeing how detachment gets things for you. Things come in for you a lot quicker. The people around you, the Queen of Pentacles, all right? You could have a lot of very supportive, strong people around you. Could be your mother. It could be a motherly individual around you that's very supportive of you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it's strong Taurus energy. But this is also how people around you see you, which is very responsible, very, very, very secure, stable, and very nurturing too. That's also like the Empress energy. Like maybe you are a healer, Pisces, but they just see you very, very well taken care of. Like you take care of yourself, you take care of your shit. You might own your own things. You might be very well off, very financially stable, because you've learned how to let go and it's just coming to you. Maybe some of you are finding that work, you're moving up a position at work too. You might be getting noticed by work and might be getting promoted. And some of you could be thinking about starting your own business. That could be an opportunity coming in for you this week. I'm always going to throw that out there for you to inspire you. Starting your own business. It's always going to be thrown in there. All right. So maybe it's hard for you to see the bigger picture. Maybe some of you are wondering, I'm dreaming about, these successes I want, and I'm wondering how to get there. And it's, the trust and the patience and the universe will provide is really what the surrendering and detachment is all about. Okay. So let's see your working career. We have the Two of Wands and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So coming out of some sort of struggle, I was working, it's career and money. Coming out of some sort of financial struggle. You're going from the Four of Pentacles in reverse to the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You may receive some sort of assistance this week. Somebody, a parent, somebody older, you might get an extra bonus at work, but you're getting some sort of support, financial, all right? Something you've been asking for, wishing for. It could be even just making more money at work. Getting more money at work, all right? But we see an increase. We see things looking better. We see a more positive mindset regarding your money. So it's like you can see the potential, or you're starting to see the growth. Now, the career is saying there's an opportunity coming in for you. See the bigger picture. And this is you got to get out of your comfort zone. Don't miss the bus when it comes in. Make that call. There definitely could be an adventure coming in for you this week. There could be somebody mentioning something. There could be something you're thinking about. And, take a look and see what it is. Take a look at what's coming in for you. At least take a look at the opportunity, or fill out the application, or see what the details entail. If you think it costs too much money, I'm saying universe is going to figure that shit out for you. You're not going to struggle financially. Money's going to work out. It'll be reconciled. So something that you need to do, you need to start making plans for the next step when it comes to your career. Okay. And we're seeing the Emperor energy here. Taking inspired action. Getting your ducks in a row. Could be, we see a father or a mother showing up here. Your parents could help you out too. And we see getting it together. Getting your emotions in check, thinking logically, rationally, strategically, thinking about your next move here, and planning and going for it. All right. The only thing holding you back here is you getting out of your comfort zone. All right. Let's see love. What's the energy around you for love? All right. Love. What's the energy around love? Energy around love for Pisces. All right. We see effort. Somebody putting in some effort, or you needing to put in some effort. This is just the energy. Okay. We have trust. Again, trust is really big. It could be with a Taurus or a Sagittarius. That was your overall good energy for the week. Somebody may be coming in wanting to water some seeds that have been planted, okay? Maybe something from the past that didn't get off the ground just yet, but they're coming back in. Maybe they're starting to trust the connection, or starting to see things different. Maybe you're starting to trust, and now somebody's coming back in. You're manifesting your SP. I see for some of you, there's somebody definitely crushing on you. So this is picking up on another person around you. There's somebody definitely crushing on you. We do have somebody in their memories. So somebody either thinking about making memories with you, or somebody coming in to reconcile with you this week. Somebody thinking about the past, thinking about what happened. If it's not this week, it could be 7 to 14 days, because the 6 of Cups says around the corner here, and I'm only set this for 7 days. So it could be 7 to 10. I'm seeing 7 to 10, maybe even 14 for some of you. 11 here. 11. All right. We've got the 4 of Pentacles. Somebody not letting go of you. Earthy energy here. But somebody who's guarded. All right. And I say that because it was with the trust in, in the past, they wouldn't make the effort. This is my favorite thing to do. I really love doing these readings. I just don't like to, I know when they get long, I feel like they make it overwhelming for people. But I love doing these messages. All right, 8 of Wands. Here it comes, guys. So something that's been on hold for a while, that you've been trusting and having patience. We see, something very intimate. We see communication. We see passion. We see somebody opening up a little bit. And I feel like you can trust this. They're trying to make effort. They may, with sensuality showing up here, you know, they may just be a little bit more affectionate, you know, and you can trust this coming in. The Seven of Cups. Okay, this person still, they dream about, they think about this connection, but they still have all these things on their plate, like these worries, these what ifs. You know, the Seven of Cups, contemplating options. Can, you know, this could happen, that could happen. Should I do this? Should I do that? So you do see somebody who's going to put forth the effort, but with the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, they do still have a sense of, you know, I've got to still work through some stuff. Page of Pentacles here. So they're on the sidelines here. They do keep tabs. They're, you know, they'll be reaching out. You know, this is the card of communication, good news. You know, they might even be talking to you, to other people. Could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They might have been, somebody else might have been in their ear talking to you, telling them a little bit more about you, and or they keep asking about you, and they're just wondering what's going on. And I feel like they're coming back around. Again, for some of you, the crushing on you, somebody's lurking around your social media, or they're researching you, you know, I don't think in a crazy way. I think they're stressing about it. They're losing sleep over you. They want an opportunity with you. Four Cups in reverse. You might not see them. You don't see this person. All right, the Two of Wands here. They're ready to make contact with you, but they're afraid to. It was in reverse. They're afraid to make contact. The Ace of Cups, this person's fallen in love with you. You've got somebody majorly crushing on you, spying on you, asking about you. Look at that. They have a fear of rejection. They have a fear of rejection. They're struggling, losing sleep. They want to make contact with you. You might seem very stubborn or at a distance from them, or too good for them. The Emperor card in reverse, it's like they don't know what to do. They don't know what move to make. Could be an Aries. Could be your boss, guys. Could be a parent. Somebody who's a parent. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Lover's card, Gemini. This is somebody who's desperate for you. They want to have an affair with you, get together with you. All right. I love you guys, Pisces. That was your week. Please come back and let me know. I love to know when you guys come back and tell me if things come through. You guys are awesome. And thanks for hanging out with me. I'm going to go eat. And king crab sounds great. I love you. Thank you. Thank you, Tom, Delaware Tom. Thanks, Dean. Thanks, Jojo. Yeah. I'm eating healthy. I'm eating so super healthy right now, guys. After I got sick this last time, again, every time I get sick again, I go on like a cleanse binge, remedy binge, smoothie binge. All I'm eating is vegan, you know, finger foods, vegetables, juices, and like this is in a way it's a blessing, because it makes me really get on point with being healthy. I know the sugar in those, that's the only thing. I buy the remedy reset, and it's really good. It's got so much good stuff in it, but it does have the sugar in it. But I'm not going to do it forever. It's just you know, weeks. I'm not cooking for any. I can't cook anymore. I closed down the kitchen when my kids went to the military. We survived. We made it. I'm a not bad cook. I mean, I grilled. I'm good at cooking steak and shit like that. But I shut down the kitchen when they left, and all I know how to do is microwave or buy prepackaged vegetables and smoothies. No, my younger son's a military cop for the Air Force. My older son's a Marine. He's a jet air. He works on the jets. He's a trainer for the jets, air mechanic. All right, guys, I love you. My brother retired Air Force. My stepdad was Air Force, but he didn't retire. My real dad was Navy. Not my real dad. My sperm donor was Navy. No, don't let that stick, Jojo. All right, guys, I love you. Take care. Have a great Sunday.